Okay, there you go. Sorry, we were eventually in. Thank you very much for your patience. It's been just took me a while to get everything up and running because between my mouse and my PC it was really a hassle. Okay, now when we left you guys last, does anyone want to say anything? Any questions? Anything before I continue? Sorry.
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. When we last left you guys, we were all. What on earth is going on here? Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, you had just finished a fight with Lepescu family and someone else on the outskirts of the game table. What the hell? Okay, what just happened here?
Did we search the body of the cultists that we killed here around the pond? One of them was fell in or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know I'm playing a little bit of catch up, but I did miss a bit of a chunk last week.
They kind of searched the bodies after urging. They did see find out who they were. Alpha, you're on full life. Because on mine, you're showing you're one less. Oh, you got the bonus points.
Yeah, I have 4 bonus HP.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my bad.
I do have to take off from the bone. Oh, that's probably gone now.
No, it should still be on. No, it should still be on. No, it'll still be on.
Depends on the description. It says just for one encounter, then yeah. If not, then
let me double check for you. What does it say? I don't think it's this one. I think I should have time limit. What does it say? I'll put for your.
Let me check.
I think it was a 2 that you rolled, wasn't it?
Yes. Next time you take, it just says next time you take damage, just before taking damage, you gain temporary hit points equal to 1 to 4. That's
Okay,
all
so
it
you got
says.
4, so just before taking damage.
Yes.
But doesn't stay on, or does it? See, that's my point. It doesn't say does it stay on, or does it just is it just for that one hit?
It doesn't say. It just says the next time you take damage, just before taking the damage, you gain temporary hit points equal to 4.
Yeah, so it doesn't really say they go away. But I'm going to be nasty and make them go away.
I would take that personally if I was you. I'm just saying.
Okay. So you're all around the lake. You'd find the bodies there. The lake itself, you can see it had been disturbed. There are a bunch of robes lying where you guys are standing now. There are a bunch of robes above and beyond the people that were standing there. You do see kind of a muddy patch over here where there looks like coming out of the mud. There's like as if something had come out of the water. There's like a muddy patch here that kind of vaguely extends inside, but that's all you can see. There are 3 arrows in here. One of them still with a
Giant mozzie attached.
yes, with a bird attached to it. Over here, like the bodies are over here. There are a bunch of robes, like I said, also lying on the ground here. You did kind of search the robes, but there was nothing of value in them. The sickles are still there. The masks are still there. Would anyone like to add anything before I continue?
Can I just check? Other than Alpha and Evara, we are still in the kit, right? We still in the cloaks and things.
Masks and cloaks, yes.
Okay, cool,
no,
cool.
I believe in the last session, Akari just took it off and threw it into the pond as well. Saying, well,
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Going
So
forward.
Akari's not wearing one anymore. And the mask?
Mask and everything's in the pool.
And the little the Desna figurine thing you put in there as well.
Correct.
Which I should have made you play at disadvantage for because you're slogging it around with you, but it's okay. So yes, there's now in here is the Desna statue thing that was in the church. He slammed in there, as well as the mask sorry, stayed in along with the mask and the robe. Anything else anyone wants to add? Anything that I might have missed? So the javelin lying around here somewhere as well, just mentioning. And
Can I go pick that up, please?
yeah, you can go right ahead and pick that up. Would anyone like to do anything?
I'm
Maybe we
still
could get someone to draw the map of the maze again, so we don't get lost in it.
Oh, I kind of figured that if we're walking all together, Silas would probably remember, wouldn't he?
You did draw it in the. Remember, if you guys remember last time, you did kind of draw it in the kind of where you're standing right now. You did kind of draw it.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
The movement and stuff, though.
The movement is mostly, if you kind of look, the movement seems to have been through here. This part over here is kind of
Question.
undisturbed. Even despite this being damaged, this part over here is kind of undisturbed. It seems to have been coming like in this direction. Kind of coming up here, through there, out here, as far as you can tell.
quick question.
Especially out here, because like I said, there's a whole patch of mud over here.
Gnorbash was grabbed in the house, right?
Yes.
Okay, so but we didn't go and search the house before we went into before we heading into the
You didn't
maze.
search, you kind of ran through the house. You came in here and then bashed through
And went
bashed through the,
through
as it will now be known, Alpha Gate.
Yes, we went through Alpha's gate.
So you guys kind of came in here, had a little thing here, and then came through here, and then had another little thing here. So yes.
Would the team be opposed to me sort of just going quickly having a look around the house before we head into the maze?
Oh, we still need to find Gnorbash, and as close as we're here, and the spider said it went this way.
Okay, so your spider said he went into the maze.
And yes, and you can see now
Smoke is coming out of this
smoke
area.
is coming from that area. Okay, you can't see the area, but you can see smoke coming out from the edge of the maze. Over the edge of top of the maze, you can see the smoke. Again, remember this maze is like 8 to 10 feet high. It's a big, thick, as you can see, it's like these are like 15 to 20 feet thick, the walls.
Okay, scratch my question then I'll go with the rest of the team.
So it's up to you. And again, there's like it's made up of mostly of wheat, but thick coil, but there is spider webs along the outside, and it all seems to have a fungus on it, which now that with it being night, and it's night's kind of falling and the moon's kind of rising, you notice that the fungus along it does seem to kind of glow. It makes like a so it make squirt down to ball. It makes kind of a glow. So it does glow slightly. It's like a pale yellowy glow. It's not quite, it's like a kind of like a matchlight. So you can kind of, it's not bright, but you can vaguely see, it is bright enough that you can vaguely see what's going on just by the glow of the fungus, which is all up the sides, and a bunch of spider webs along the sides, kind of holding them in place as well. So you can go inside or you can go outside, you can split, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I think I'll join the team then going into the maze. I also want to retrieve my arrows and see if I've got some of the glowy bits that come off with the arrows.
Okay, first of all, there's a bunch, like I said, there's a bunch of robes lying on the ground here. Does anyone want to put on a robe, take off a robe, put on a mask, take off a mask, whatever?
I think Oryn will probably stay in the robe.
Okay.
I'll also stay in the robe with the mask
Okay.
on.
Nah, Akari's gonna stay without the
And
robe.
Andariel?
I think she still has hers on, so we'll leave
Okay,
it.
Andariel's keeping hers on. Okay. Evara?
She doesn't.
Evara was still kind of half in, half out.
No, I think she's just gonna rage and tear it off. Like it's not helping her at all. So
Okay, so Evara's is gone and Alpha didn't do anything with his. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, I have a feeling that considering they know that we're not supposed to be bringing other sacrifices, either we must go into this like, guns a blazing head first, because they're gonna know if they see half of us in robes, half of us without robes. Otherwise, we must all maybe go in with robes if we want to take like a different approach to it. But if
Well,
they
first
see
you must
half of
decide
us
where do
with
you want to go. You were still kind of still deciding. You need to still decide where do you want to go. Come on, mouse. Freaking hell. So that's the first thing you need to do.
Before we go anywhere, can Alpha take the scythe that he disarmed the lady with?
Yeah, you can take the scythe with you. Just add it to your character sheet. You can add the scythe. Scythe coated with blue winners. BLUEWHINNIS. And like I said, you can see these are actually stained blues. This has been going on for a very long time. They've been using blue winners on their sickles, not scythes, sorry, sickles, on their sickles. Yes, Alpha's welcome to take a sickle.
So with
Anyone?
Oryn saying that maybe we should all look the same to get in or go guns a blazing.
Mhm.
What if 3 of you sneak in, right? 3 of the party sneaks in to be behind the ranks, and then the other 3 attack. So once the focus is changed, it's like an attack from the front and the back.
Well, how do you attack from the front and the back? There's only one entrance.
No, but if the other cultists get in, they can like mix into the crowd.
Okay. Okay, no, just so you mean not when you get to the middle, you mean other than that.
Yes, so
Okay. Okay.
like the 3 without will wait here, so the 3 with can go in, get into
Okay.
the
Okay.
ritual, whatever. and
Okay.
then
Okay. Cool. 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 Sorry. Okay. Now I understand you. Now I understand because I thought you were trying to say, I thought you were trying to say like come from that side and then come from that side. I'm like, well, you could try that, but it's going to make a hell of a noise.
No, not a pincer attack, just you
Okay.
have
Cool.
some
Cool. Cool.
super agents inside the group.
Okay. Cool. 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 That's fine. Okay. So you are deciding to go into the maze. You're not going to search the house.
Akari is for going into the maze.
I also think so.
Okay. So we have
I'll follow our team, and I just want to grab my arrows there off the wall, and so Oryn and I need to infiltrate. Then, in other words, because we've got the cloaks and the kit on, right?
well, Andariel as well.
Yeah, so I was trying to arrange it at the front, as they would need to go in
Okay, you
front
want to,
of
I was trying to arrange it the way you would be in battle, but okay, if you want to do it that way, that's fine as well. Kind of like this, with Silas hiding under your robe. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah, I think that's good.
I
Can
think
you
so.
try and you're obviously getting your arrows. I'm going to move you up a little bit. Okay, go ahead and roll. This is Lillith. First of all, please roll strength for me, please, first.
Okay, so is that this to retrieve my arrows now?
Yeah. So you're just rolling a die 20 plus your strength bonus.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, go ahead. Go again. Roll 3.
Oh, I need to roll 3. Sorry.
Yeah,
Do I
one for
just
each arrow.
roll? Do I just roll 2 more then?
Yeah. Do you have a strength modifier? Because it was straight up roll. Do you have a strength
Nope.
modifier?
Nope,
Okay, so
I
straight up
do
rolls.
not.
Okay, no, go, go, go. Okay, you pull 2 out, the other one snaps.
Cool, cool. Does it still have some of the glowy stuff on it?
Please roll a nature roll for me. Okay. Oryn, you did add your javelin back.
Yes. I
Okay,
don't
cool,
know
cool.
if I added it on my character sheet. I double check.
No, did you take it off? Because you left it off. It's fine. Okay.
I think I might have left it off.
Okay then. You do manage 2 of your arrows now glow slightly. They have got along the front of the shaft and along the arrowhead. They have got some of the fungus embedded on them, so they are glowing slightly. What you'd like to do with them, as you guys are kind of discussing your plans about who's going to go where, you hear a very intense buzzing noise coming from above you. Does anyone want to make a perception or a nature check? A perception check first, probably.
Yep, I think we should.
I will also.
Alpha will as well. Not that he sees
Okay.
anything.
Wow, okay.
How high is your perception?
Hi. Wow.
Yes, see.
Okay. You notice that the buzzing, nice.
Akari.
The buzzing is coming from this general area. Akari can actually recognize it's coming, started in this, in amongst this horde, and it's heading from there towards you. It is in actual fact the buzzing of a very large swarm of what sounds like, with that natural tune, which sounds like giant mosquitoes. And these things are like 2 foot long. They're almost as big as a sturge. But just plain old mosquitoes. They're not some kind of funky creature. They're just plain old mosquitoes. But very, very large mosquitoes. They're still there. They haven't gone yet. Excuse me. So you still, what would you like to do?
Do you have Acid Splash or your Fire spell ready? Because this is a swarm. It's not going to be a good idea to attack it with swords and stuff.
Can we see if they're
Um,
gonna attack us first?
Hey, I'm going to say, just get your spell ready.
Okay, well, Scorching Blast is out. So you guys have Noxious Vapors, Conductive Weapon, and any one of my cantrips, which are actually, to be honest, not that useful right now. And Acid Splash at your disposal. So you guys let me
I almost told you what to do there. I was very close to telling you what to do, but I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah, no, the things that I have, a lot of them I think are not gonna help.
I came very close to telling you what to do there.
You
I mean,
can.
you could. That would be nice.
No,
I agree.
I'm not that nice.
I'm a single mother with a child that's probably scared. How could you not help me? I'm a poor,
Well, maybe,
helpless woman.
what if I get rid of your child? Then it'll make your life so much easier.
If you get rid of my child, we're gonna fight.
So,
Yeah.
maybe noxious gas. That's not a cantrip, is it?
No, it's not a cantrip.
Or noxious vapors.
No.
Noxious vapors. I'll give you. Is that a cleric spell?
So I have noxious vapors here open as well.
Okay, cool. Because I've got it open as well. Go ahead.
That would work against the swarm. I think the best of our options. And then
It won't work against this form. Are you sure?
I said it would work the best against.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And if there's still any of them alive after that, I'm pretty sure one of us has a torch we can just sacrifice. Should make a bit of a flammable substance if it's noxious.
All right. Well, I'll do that then. How far away are they from us?
They're about let's call it 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, but they are heading towards you. They're kind of coming out around the corner.
Well, this is only a 10-foot emanation, so I don't know if I need to wait for them to get into that 10-foot radius before I
Cone,
can
isn't it?
cast. Sorry?
It's a cone spell, isn't it?
It just says 10-foot emanation. So I think that's a circle.
Okay, give me a second. Let me look this up for you quickly. What level spell is it?
Good question. Level 1.
Level 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's a 10-foot emanation.
Druid 1. Oh, let me know.
So it's 10 foot around you.
Yeah, 10 foot around you. There we go. You and I got to do the same time.
Yeah. So every creature except for you needs to roll a save or take 1d6 poison damage.
Or move 10 feet behind her. How far is the swarm from us from where we're standing now?
It's 5, 10. It's heading into like 12 feet from you.
Should we maybe not just move out if Oryn is going to cast that? Oh, but Silas needs to come with us too, right?
Yeah, I don't
look-
think he wants to guess. Silas.
We're looking like that, roughly.
So if Oryn moves past me forward, and then the rest of us move just outside the maze, then we should not be affected. Or just behind Oryn,
5, 10, yeah.
further around, sort of
Actually, it's a
behind
bit bigger
her.
than that. I'm wrong. Oryn in the middle is a bit. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than that because it's got to be 10 foot. If Oryn's in the middle, 2 squares on either side of Oryn. So that's probably closer.
The problem is, though, is that if the noxious vapor don't kill the swarm, like I really feel like this is probably, we can just call this like a doom spell, like the bug spray doom. That's
I like
literally
it.
what we're doing. It's mosquito spray at this point. But if you guys are outside of this radius,
Yeah.
what won't they see you then?
Yeah, we're gonna be obscured, and they're gonna be as well if they're inside it. So we
Yeah.
can't see them, they can't see us.
Yeah, it's actually a cloud, so it obscures vision. But at the same time, it's a poisonous, like a doom. You're right, like a doom, like it's a poisonous cloud as well.
And
But
then
it
Yeah,
does
how does
obscure
this
anything that's in the cloud can't see outside of it. Anything outside of it can't see into it.
Okay, so you guys gonna stay inside the cloud?
No.
Now they need to get outside the cloud, otherwise they take damage.
How long does it stay there for? How long is the sort of longevity of the spell? Because we obviously then need to move past
As
there
long as,
to get into the
One
maze.
round.
yeah,
Oh,
1 round.
cool. Then I'm definitely voting to move outside the.
Before casting, I'm just putting I'm not saying it's cast yet. I'm just giving you guys an idea of where it would be if Oryn stays where she is now.
Okay, well, I can maybe move towards the swarm that way to get there
Okay, how-
quicker.
There.
If you guys take this route, I mean, you'll be able to get further into the maze, especially if you're
you
taking
go.
Silas with you. He could probably tell you where to go.
Will we not wait for you until you've cast your spell to see if it was successful or not?
Oh no, obviously, but I'm
If
saying
she
if
comes
you
out
guys,
running, then you know, okay, didn't last.
but if you guys start making your way this way, we might be able to, I don't know, evade the swarm at least, rather than going back outside the maze. Go more this way.
Okay, cool. Are you
Okay,
heading
now
to the
I'm going to
storm
put something out there. If you
storm
guys are
now?
planning to lure them into the radius, walking the opposite direction is better than walking towards them.
True.
Just putting that out there. Again, your call. I'm just putting that out there.
So the rest of the group is gonna move this way.
Okay,
Oryn
so
is gonna stay put so she can gas them.
Do we want to do that right now is my question, or do we want to try and move around them around the outside of the maze? Have they seen us?
They started heading towards you.
Okay, cool. Then scratch that.
They can also fly, so they can probably just go over it in any way. So we're gonna have
Also
to
true.
walk around. They're gonna go over. And
Or they could probably go through it as well. I mean, it's difficult for you guys to get through, but something like something as small as I know it's giant, but something as small as a giant mosquito would be able to still fly through the walls where you guys probably couldn't. You wouldn't necessarily need to fly over them. You could probably fly through them because they do seem to have emerged from. They were resting within this wall here before they came through. That's what Akari picked up with her amazing perception roll.
I can see.
How do they get past all the cobwebs and hooters?
They're not that big. It's kind of like the size of a. Let me give you an exact measurement.
I'm with you, but then surely they must get caught in the cobwebs if there's cobwebs
Well,
and
they're big enough to pull away from the cobwebs. I mean, these things are. We're talking like a foot long. Little spider's web, not really going to. I mean, you can jab your finger through a spider web. They can do the same.
okay, so it's a
Or they
standard
could have been on the
spider web.
outside of the spider webs as well. They were in that general area. Your mind just got stuck on spider webs.
True that. That's all I can hear right now.
Okay, so would you like to roll for initiative? Who's taking part? Obviously, as they're kind of heading almost into the area.
Kari's gonna stand on the edge, so if Oryn runs out and they're still inside, she'll use haunting him on them, so that should catch most of them that are still in the gas as well. They just need to be able to perceive. So they don't have to see it, they can just hear it.
I hear you. I hear you.
Well, I'm pretty useless. I've got ranged weapons, but I don't think a swarm of mozzies is going to be my target market.
I mean, if I cast Mage Hand, I could probably like just swat them.
Not
Very cool.
one.
all of
It's a huge swarm, but you'd be able to. You'd be able to get some of them. Yeah. On the other hand, have you ever tried to catch a mozzie? I'm just saying. But okay, no, that you could try that. Okay, as they keep heading, are you going to keep standing still as they kind of start heading towards you? And you hear this the buzzing gets more and more intense, and they start swarming in a cloud. And so instead of a snake-like body, they start swarming into a cloud, and start swarming towards you. They're kind of the whole cloud is now, as far as you can see, more or less in range. They're almost up against your face. You can actually feel the buzzing of their wings as they're kind of heading towards you. These just hundreds of giant mosquitoes. I rolled really badly for them, so I'll give you your first action. You can take the first action.
Right.
How many things is your cost? How many actions?
2.
So you can take an action before the cast if you would like.
To be fair, I don't know what action I could possibly take.
Mage hands?
Mage Hand is 2 actions.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, so here's your problem. It's centered on you. If you move, it'll move with you. Poison
Yes.
circle. Just putting it out there. So you want to put up your spell. Do you want to give us a visual of how that works?
A visual?
Yeah, I'm a little bit lost. You said it moves with Oryn. So
Yes.
if she casts the spell, she has to stay in that cloud until it
Yes.
dissipates.
Yes. She's not harmed by the cloud, but she has to stay in the cloud until it dissipates. Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, that was it.
If she moves, it moves with her.
Okay, cool. For 1 round, right?
Yeah.
I think what I want to do is,
Yep.
sorry, I'm just trying to see what kind of pointy things I have. That I can hold up as well while I'm in the cloud. This would have been a good time to ask Alpha for a sword or something.
If you want
have a
to.
sickle as well.
Yeah, Alpha could pass you a sickle.
I believe Oryn has a sickle as well that you took from the disguise that she's wearing.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
still have the disguises on you
Yeah.
and me.
Okay,
People
that's
that have
fine.
disguises took sickles as well. You're correct.
Yes. Okay, cool. I'll take after I've cast a spell, I'll hold up the sickle, to complete like that third action, just keeping myself as small as possible, but having the sickle out so that if something tries to fly at me, that there's something protecting my body.
As the rest of you look back and see the swarm floating in, you see Oryn kind of going down into a crouching position. Kind of a wind starts blowing around her. Her hair starts whirling around as she starts saying her magic and holding up her sickle in front of her. And then from her, as she speaks, you see like vapors coming from her mouth as it kind of starts spiraling around her and spreading outwards. You start losing your view of what you're seeing. It's just like kind of dark yellow cloud seems to start swirling around her. He disappears within the cloud. The buzzing seems to diminish as well by the sound of being dampened by the sound of the cloud. And please go ahead and do you roll damage or do I make a saving roll? I think you roll damage and I make a saving roll.
The
I will
saving roll.
Just straight saving roll.
Fortitude.
Thank you. Straight up, because I thought you rolled damage as well. Straight up fortitude saving roll.
Yeah, and then the damage gets applied after that.
Okay, cool. Let me check my fortitude. Thank you for that. Fortitude. Ooh, Aina.
Enough for them or enough for us?
You're going to see
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, no, that's not filling me with
23.
ugh. Go, Oryn, you can do it.
So at 23, let me get the description open here. Noxious, ne?
Yes.
So that wasn't a critical success, right? From them.
No, it wasn't a critical success.
Okay, so you still roll the 1d6, they take half damage.
There we go. Thank you. There we go. So let me get back into there, back into here. There we go. You roll 1d6. They take 1d6 damage.
Yeah, 1d6 poison damage.
Okay. Thank you.
Am I rolling that?
Yes, you're rolling 1d6.
1d6. Okay. Good.
They take what damage? You kill one.
Pretty much, unfortunately, pretty much you're about right. As they kind of come buzzing, they start coming towards you. You can feel them kind of their legs brushing up against you and their wings flying against you as one kind of falls dead to the side. And they keep heading towards you. Please roll for initiative.
Wonderful. Sorry, guys.
No worries at all. Is this the rest of us or all of us rolling for initiative?
Well, so far you can't see anything. You can't do anything. You can if you'd like to try something, but for now it's.
Naughty dice, naughty dice, Oryn.
I rolled a 4, so that means you get to act again before I get to act. Even with that.
Go, Oryn.
So with that, you get to act. But that was is that just a straight roll? Wasn't that with you got to remember you got to add your
Dexterity.
dexterity to it as well.
I
What's your
did.
dexterity?
It's 2. I rolled a 3.
Hey!
Oh, same.
So like I said, I rolled a 4, so you do get to act first.
Okay, Alpha, let's go. Come on, guys. We can get more shots in before they start coming again.
Okay. Remember, you saw her crouch down. You can hear the buzzing, but you can't see anything. You can try and make a blind attack.
Anxious.
Okay, wait, 18. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Relax. Okay, go. No, keep going. You can keep rolling.
By the way.
I've got it.
Sorry, how do we roll initiative again? Apologies.
D20 plus dexterity.
Your dexterity modifier.
Thanks. I'll quickly roll 2.
So I've got your rolls. You guys can go ahead.
Must I roll for Silas as well?
Oh, Silas is outside as well. You can
I'll
roll for
roll.
Silas. You can. Please go ahead if you want. You can go ahead and roll for Silas. Okay. And we're just waiting for Evara. Everyone else has I got.
Evara has a 20.
20. Okay, sorry, I missed Evara's then.
Or Akari has a 5 as well. Those are the
Okay,
two.
so I got those the wrong way around.
Probably.
Okay, so Evara got a 5. I mean, not
Evara,
Evara.
20.
Um,
Got a 5.
Akari got a 5. Yeah, I mixed up with the 20 with Akari. I thought it was Akari's. Okay. Okay, now, would anyone else from outside want to act? It would be Evara first. You did see her crouch down if you'd like to try something, but it is a blind attack, so it is at -4.
Aim up.
Evara, I'll
on the
even let
clouds.
Evara, because Evara's got the extra hearing thing, I'll make hers at -3, because you could quite easily hear the buzzing. And again, it's -3 off whatever your thing is. So if yours is -6, it's -3, minus whatever. So it's off whatever your attack bonus is.
Okay. So knowing that she crouched down,
Yeah.
Ivara's gonna charge in and then use her great axe, but flatten it. So like a swat instead of a slice.
Okay, let's get Evara in there.
Nice.
20 you could get in, so you kind of make a perception check.
For hearing or seeing?
Seeing. Seeing first. Okay. You run and you manage to miss falling over Oryn. Now, please make a fortitude check. And please take 2 damage.
Go Evara.
So with the rage, she also gets temporary hit points until she stops.
How many?
So that would be 5 that she gets. So she has 3 left.
Okay, no, I'll add them in for you. So you've got 3 left. There you go, done. All done.
Great.
And then you can go ahead and roll your attack. Yes. The number you're looking for, I'll give it to you now. The number you're looking for, where is it?
Minus how much on her attack swing again? 3.
-3.
Okay.
I'll allow you -3 because you can hear better. So instead of -4, I'll allow you -3. I'm just looking up there. Sorry, there. You're looking for 19.
Okay.
You
Okay.
swing and you miss.
Would have been a hit unless she uses a hero point.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her burn a hero point for this. Why not?
You sure want to use a hero point this early in the adventure for the penultimate or final episode, depending on what you guys decide to do.
Go for it,
Yeah.
Evara.
Don't you get bonus for your rage?
No,
Add that? Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
it's bonus damage.
Okay, bonus damage. Okay, sorry. Just trying to help you there. Okay, you managed to swipe and hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
How many of these Gobbedjoppers are in the
It's a
swarm?
swarm. There's 19 left. If you want to be really thing about it. You got a
10 damage.
10.
Yeah.
You swipe and you kind of feel them squish. Some of them still with blood in, they're kind of against the back of the thing, and you notice that you've knocked 4 or 5 of them out of the thing. One of them's still kind of stuck and kind of still ticking to the back of your blade. But there are still a huge number of them still buzzing around.
So
Nicely
there's
done,
one
Evara.
still stuck on the blade.
Yep. It's the one that had blood in it. The blood is still kind of stuck on the blade and kind of twitching. It's
Oh,
dead. It's dead. It's twitching like a dead body, like bugs do, but it's stuck to the actual backside of the battle axe.
okay, cool. That makes
Alpha.
sense. Sorry, I was just about to ask. Listen, is it still alive? Is it dead?
No, it's dead.
Can she make
No,
it a
that
second attack?
squish them and their legs still kind of twitch. That's what it's kind of doing. Alpha, you're next. Would you like to do anything?
Can she make a second attack?
Oh, sorry. You want to? Okay, you want to go for a second attack? Go for it. Please be my guest.
Live dangerously. Go for the third attack.
You took damage. You may as well get the most for your money.
True, most bang for your buck.
So it's a 19, right? To
I
hit.
don't know. I didn't see anything on my side.
To hit, it's a
To
19.
hit.
To hit, yes. Sorry, to hit is 19. Sorry, yes.
No, that's a miss.
Okay. So you swing again and you miss. You try and flick the other body off the axe as it kind of flops on the ground. Sorry about that. Alpha.
Mm.
If you want
Alpha,
to hang around outside, do you have a missile weapon? You can try shooting a bit high and see.
Alpha does not fear battle.
Okay.
Alpha's,
Alpha didn't say I'm gonna do something stupid, so that concerns me.
it's when he
Who
says he's
fears
not gonna
Alpha's
do
aim?
something. Alpha actually had the idea to light a torch, but I feel like with the density, it might actually everything might actually catch fire.
I don't think that the noxious vapors would cause an explosion. I don't think it would. If you want to light a torch and try throwing a torch at them, I don't think the noxious vapors would be explosive. They do, which Evara would notice as you came in, which Oryn would notice because it is an incredibly vile smell as well in here. Besides the choking and the thing, and your eyes watering, it is an incredibly vile smell coming from the vapors. As you kind of get in there, kind of puffing as you go.
Oryn hasn't taken any damage, has she?
No one's taken damage except permanent damage. I mean, you've taken some. You wouldn't have seen it, but Ivara's taken some bonus hit points damage, but no. Oryn wouldn't take any damage from the vapors.
Okay. Alpha's gonna move up to Oryn. He's gonna try and use his cloak to kind of cover his face a little bit. And
Okay.
then he's actually is Oryn still crouched down?
Yes, Oryn's still crouched down. If you want to get close to please make a perception roll. No one. Okay, you also managed to see Oryn, so you don't trip over her.
Alpha's gonna move up to Oryn, cover her backside with his cloak or his cape thing, and then put a shield in front of her, so trying to completely cover her.
Okay, I get what you're saying. To try and protect from the attacking. So put your shield there.
Yes.
And the cloak over her backside. Okay, cool. That you still have other actions if you want to do anything more.
Alpha's then gonna say to Oryn or shout to Oryn and Evara, we stand at a disadvantage. It might be wise to retreat.
Okay, the problem is if Oryn retreats, the cloud comes with her.
Oh, so it's stuck to her.
Remember, it's a round, it's not a turn.
Ah.
A round is, I think it's 8 turns.
But does it affect her as well?
No, it doesn't affect her at all.
That changes
so
things.
Oryn is incapacitated pretty much in this thing now for the next however many.
Oryn could always move that way if she'd like to, but
Can Oryn still attack while this thing is on?
Yeah, she could. No, Oryn can still fully move. She would. No, Oryn can still fully move.
Oh, it changes things. So Alpha's not if she's not as much affected, he's not going to put the cloak over her. But because I thought it's affecting her as well.
No. Because it's her spell, and like I said, it came out of her mouth. It doesn't affect her. She's the only person unaffected by the spell.
Okay.
But okay, so sorry, you uncover her backside.
Yes. Okay. Alpha's then going to move in front of her, still with his shield raised.
Yes. Okay, but for her or for himself this time?
So mostly for her. He'll try
Mhm.
and he'll try and move in between her and
Where you assume the swarm is, where you can kind of feel the buzzing. Okay.
yes. So try and protect her still. And then
Aww.
he's gonna take out a torch.
Burn those little suckers. I like it.
There you go. That helps you guys. I added their armor class.
19. Yes.
So you wanna
Never
try and
mind. Alfred takes the shield and covers himself and decides to move away.
you want to try and take a swipe at them and set them on fire.
Yes, with a torch.
Okay, give me a second, guys. Let me quickly give you. This is an exaggeration, but I think this is pretty funny. Give me a second if you'll let me.
Where are all my flaming arrows of Rita Big Bad right now?
I'm hoping this comes out. Give me 2 seconds.
I thought about it today again. Alpha needs to buy some type of flammable oil because he's gonna coat his sword with it and he's gonna hit someone with it.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. This I think is pretty good.
I also want to get something for like flaming arrows. I think that would be really cool.
Didn't you have flaming arrows?
Not in this adventure.
Okay.
Well, considering we've killed a lot of the village population, if we just continue to kill the rest of them, we could probably just take whatever we wanted.
Shame, but are they all guilty though of being cultists?
Guilty by association.
Just give them the easy way out. Just burn all the houses down while they're sleeping.
Wow.
I know I said
Just,
I'm never
want to
going
say, this is from the good character in the party. Eh?
I was just about to say I'm never opposing Alpha's first instincts again, but Alpha, I think we need to slightly reconsider that.
We can't burn the houses down because how else will we take their stuff if we've burnt everything?
There's a
Wow.
practical reply.
Didn't I put it in here? Where's the other picture I put in? Oh, Blue Witness. I put it up there. Okay, here we go.
Well,
Here you
considering
go, guys.
that Alpha's probably done the most questionable things, I feel that his moral compass is on point.
There you go.
Point, though.
That's the picture. That's the picture that goes with the giant mosquito edge. It's hugely exaggerated, but I just thought it was pretty funny. Sorry, Alpha. Please go ahead with your turn. We got completely sidetracked there. Sorry.
It looks like Pike.
I agree.
That's
It
kind of
does
look like Pike. It is a halfling,
Oh.
but it does kind of look like Pike. You're right. I almost feel like giving you a bonus action just for that reference.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Listen.
I think you should. Don't think you almost. I think you should.
Hey.
Yeah, sorry, Alpha. I promise we'll stop interrupting now. Please go ahead and take your action.
What would I roll for trying to hit with a
Roll your
torch?
die 20. Your attack would be your die 20 plus whatever your bonus is, but your bonus is at -4 because of the blurring of the cloud, and your eyes watering because it smells like kind of like a mixture between tear gas and smelling salts in here.
Well, what would the bonus be? Because the different weapons have different bonuses.
check yours. I think it'll be okay. Let me check yours. I'll give it to you now. Alpha.
Because I can see the damage for a torch, but I can't see the actual.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Where's your weapon? It would be +7, +2, -3.
Actually, I'm gonna. So is this with anything that doesn't have a bonus?
Yeah, no, it's an improvised weapon. It's a
Yeah,
weapon that you
okay.
aren't really trained in.
So it's
Check it-
plus.
Sorry, check out how your shield bashes. Now, what do you want to bash everything with your shield? Wow, I never saw that before.
It's one less than my longsword +1.
Mhm.
Yeah. What was that? +7?
Oh, sorry, let me get back in there. Sorry, I went out. +7, +2, -3. So it'll be +3, -2, -7.
Weapon. So I'm taking a -4 with the cloud and stuff.
So, yeah, so it'll be 7 -4, which is +3 still on your first attack.
Okay.
Just don't set anyone around you on fire.
Kind of swing the torch widely, just vaguely missing singeing Evara fur and Oryn's hair, but you swing it, but it doesn't do much. The mosquitoes kind of pull back from the light. Do you want to take any more actions? These would be at minus. I'm just putting it out there.
Let's live dangerously.
There's the alpha
Okay.
we know and love.
There we go. Okay, cool. So you're looking for
This will be -1 then, no? -2.
-2. So you're looking for basically a 21.
You need a 20 to hit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't help
So
that.
either you're gonna do double damage or you're gonna do nothing. That's pretty much what it's gonna boil down to.
Roll the dice.
I'll roll. So it's
Roll the
-2,
dice.
hey?
-2.
Yes. Okay.
So in other words, you need a 20.
Mm-mm.
Wow, that was no, not a 20.
Half a 20.
You swing again.
Halfway there.
You swing again back the other way, and they all kind of pull away again. So you roll the dice. These critical role things. I'm so impressed. I really am. Well, that's from dude. I expected it, but yeah. Now it is. You can look back whose turn it is. Sorry, are you done, Alpha?
Yes.
It's Lillith's turn.
Right. Do I know if that green goop on the 2 arrowheads have any special qualities other than phosphorus, that it glows?
It glows yellow. It's not necessarily it's white, but it grows yellow. But go ahead and roll an H check.
Okay, give me a sec.
I love this team. Here's a poisonous cloud. Okay, let's all run into it. It's just fungus. It glows vaguely.
Okay. If I shoot into the air over the people, we saw Oryn crouching. Ooh, is Alpha standing or I don't know. Hey, I
You
can't.
don't know. You know Oryn's crouching, and you know there's 2 other people in there somewhere, and you can hear.
Probably see the torch like swinging around inside there, right? It
You
was
can
a
see like you can see like a light blurring inside there.
Okay.
But you can't make out anything. If you kind of try and what I'll allow you to do, if you try and aim at where you saw the torch kind of flickering, the kind of slight light blurring,
Yeah.
again you can still make the attack, a ranged attack, but it's still at -4.
Even though I'm outside the cloud, ne?
Yes,
with sneak attack because they can't see you.
you can't see them either, so I think that counteracts each other.
No, I think it's still
I'm
works.
joking. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just
well,
kidding.
all right. Well, let me see if I can, but I can only hit like 1 bug with 1 arrow, right?
It might impale one into another one. Let's see.
Okay. So it's -4 to my attack.
Yes.
I am changing dice. I'm throwing this dice out the window.
Okay, so that was your first one. Do you want to make another attack? You kind of hear the people inside kind of hear a swish, but that's about all. You don't really even see anything. You just hear like a swish. Your eyes are really starting to water now.
Okay, well, I'll do another one because my next one's +4, so then it's just a die 20,
Straight
right?
up die 20.
Let me try.
You're looking for 19 or 20. No, plus remember you get to add your thing to it. Yeah, so it's straight up roll. Sorry, no, you don't add anything more. My apologies. So go ahead.
And it's a
You
miss.
guys hear a swish closer this time. But it's kind of like swishes as it comes through. Are you done?
I think so, because the next one I'm -5. I'm not even going to bother because I can't roll. I need to have a 19.
The next person to go is Silas. He's just kind of
Wonderful.
standing outside looking around, wondering what to do now.
Hmm.
I'll let you decide for him.
Maybe hold his action.
I agree. Probably
Okay.
a better idea.
Okay, that's fine. Akari and Oryn, you can choose who goes first. It's your turn now.
Akari, you're welcome to go right ahead.
Okay.
Needle
so-
dots.
So for Lilith, it's the Akari turning towards her summon, and then
Mhm.
she just says, "You're up, dear." And then as the summon walks past, she touches her hand. Okay, before we get funny comments here, and then she uses forced evolution on her. So she takes away Andariel's need to breathe. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
a forced evolution that she's doing on
How
her
long does it last?
until she removes it.
Okay. Don't you need to keep concentration for that?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, guys. I'll stop asking questions.
She moves forward to stand close to Alpha.
Okay, needs to make a perception roll,
Sure, I will now.
but you don't need to take damage, though, obviously. Even though you don't need to breathe, and Dario still does kind of get a whiff of a very muted whiff, but a whiff of the stench that's coming from this cloud. Okay, you managed to miss stepping on someone or falling over someone.
Okay. And then Andariel is going to use Haunting Him and target the mosquitoes that are in front of the rest of them.
Okay.
They need to do a fortitude roll.
Yeah, I'm busy doing that right now. I'm
Not
just busy
fortitude,
adding.
what's it?
Okay, just check. Fortitude? Yes, no?
Yes, it is fortitude.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think I have some bad news for you. They are immune to mind-altering effects.
It's not a altering effect.
Haunting him.
Yep.
Give me a second. Because it would play on your fears. That's what haunting him does.
No, it does sonic damage. So it's basically like a banshee scream.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm still trying to look up their, in case you're wondering, I'm looking up their fortitude, you said, ne?
Correct.
Okay, cool. By 20, 20. Roll a 27.
Okay. So for a 27, they each will take half damage on the
Mm-hmm.
following. Okay. And because it is through the Eidolon, this is heightened to a 3rd level spell.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus 2d6 sonic damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. You can disperse the cloud at any time you'd like. That's the full
Okay.
amount, correct?
6 damage? 5 or 6? Your choice.
Oh, was that with advantage? Because that was 11 damage.
Yeah, in total.
Yep, that's okay. I'll take the because remember, because this format takes damage as a total. Okay. You notice as 5 or 6 more mosquitoes kind of buzz to the ground, and one kind of shakes and kind of is buzzing a bit funky now. The swarm is about half the size it was previously. Well, you can't really see that, but you can see the cloud where the swarm was is not quite as full as it was previously. Do you want to do anything else? You still have an action. As far as I know, what is your spell cost?
2.
So you're done.
No, it's 2 actions for casting the spell. Still have
Yeah. And her attack is another one.
2 attacked.
You cast a spell on Akari.
Well, the forced evolution is an innate ability.
Okay.
It's just a touch.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I meant. Not her spell. I meant the forced evolution is what I was talking about.
Yeah, so it doesn't take an action. It's just
Okay.
it happens like passing magic through the creature again.
Okay.
Okay. And then for her last action, as the noxious vapors can be dispelled with a strong gust of wind, Andariel is going to start flapping her wings to dispel most of the smoke in this area.
So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna move it because it's too much hasting. Oh, for Pete's sake! There you go. There you go. But let me move this, not that. There we go. So we're gonna move it to like there, like that. You happy? Kind of like that. Okay. And Oryn, it's your turn. With it moving, you can still see perfectly well. You do not take any damage, any thing for the vapors, because it was created by you, so you can still see normally through the vapors.
Yes.
So you make your standard attack roll should you wish to make an attack roll.
So they are
Pretty much
still
heading almost kind of hovering above you.
yeah.
I'm not going to put them over you because then you won't be able to see the things, but they're kind of hovering above you and slightly in front of you. There's a bunch of them lying around you, dead. But the majority of them are kind of above you and slightly in front of you. That are left.
Okie dokie. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to decide which of these spells does more damage. Okay. I'll cast Slashing Gust. Because
Okay.
it can target 1 or 2 creatures. So if I were to be able to roll, but roll because it's Slashing Gust, I mean, if I can channel upwards, I mean, I should probably not hit any one of
Yeah, I get you. I'll agree with that. That's fine. You only need to make 1 attack roll.
Okay. It's not at a minus or anything, is it?
No. You don't take any minuses to your stuff because you can see it is your spell. You can see normally through the spell. You are not affected by it at all.
Oh, okay. So I can still see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Just.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Nicely
Okay,
done,
so
Lady
that's
Oryn.
Thank you. So that is because it
swarm.
can target 1 or 2 creatures. So
Okay, that's actual creatures. This is a swarm. So this whole unit, this counts as a unit as 1 creature. I will let you roll damage against it as a creature because they are kind of in like a cloud. So the whole cloud acts as 1 creature.
okay.
I will allow an attack against the cloud instead of it as 2 specific mosquitoes.
All right, perfect. So that's a 2d4 damage.
Okay, go ahead. Look at you.
Thanks.
You notice as 3 more mosquitoes kind of tumble out of the sky, one of them kind of rolling down your back as they tumble out of the sky. Cloud is looking a lot smaller than it did previously. How many actions was that?
That was 2 actions, so I should have 1 action
What
left.
you have? No, not you should have. You do have 1 more.
How many? Okay, no. Let me throw a javelin.
There's about 6 or 7 mosquitoes still left, and one of them's kind of buzzing a bit at an angle, kind of weird, as if it's kind of half stunned.
Well, I'll throw a javelin because if I can see them, it should be
Yeah.
fine. They obviously, I don't think they'd be able to dodge it because they can't see it's coming.
Yep. Okay.
I'm asking. I don't know.
No, you're right. No. I'm totally with you because they also can't see very well in this. I'm totally agreeing with you. They're also affected by it.
All right. Well, that is another d20. Oops. Oh,
9 damage. You notice as another. Here we go. Let's go here. You notice there's another few of them tumble out of the sky. There's literally, as you can see now, there are 2 mosquitoes still left flying, and one of them is the one that's flying a bit wonky.
that was. I don't think so. Like, I mean, I'd love to take it as a hit, but
Was that your hit roll? I thought that was your damage.
Oh no.
Oh no, that was a miss.
No, that was a
pretty
miss.
big miss.
I earn a hero point.
Of course you can.
Reroll.
Sorry, I thought that was your damage. I wasn't paying attention.
Listen, I would have taken it, but I'd rather play fair.
That's a
Okay,
hit.
that's a hit. All right.
Okay, that's a hit.
And damage is 1d6.
Nice. Okay, well, you notice a number of the, including the one that was kind of bobbing, kind of fought out of the sky and kind of get impaled by your javelin, and it kind of arcs up and then comes back down again and catches one more as it comes down and pegs into the ground. There are pretty much 3 mosquitoes still buzzing around that you can see. The rest are unaware of this. Now, it's the mosquito's turn. Would Silas like to act, or do I roll the mosquito's turn?
For now, Silas is still away from all of it. Hey.
Yes, he's far away.
Okay, no, he'll stay away for now still, I think.
Okay. So mosquitoes are going to kind of dive down. Ugh! There's 3 of them, so 1 at each of you. One's going to head the way to Andariel. One's going to head towards Oryn, the other one towards Evara.
There's 4 people there, just saying.
Yeah, I couldn't see the third one now until I moved. Yeah, I was like, okay, no, wait, there's 4, but it's going to go Andariel, Oryn, and Evara.
So
And they kind of just like fly past all of you.
the 3 that did damage, in other words.
Hmm?
The 3
The
that
3 that did damage, yeah. And they kind of whiz past you, like, but don't do any damage. I want Akari, Silas, and Lillith to please make perception rolls for me.
Cool.
Only the 3 outside. Okay.
is Lillith
Okay.
back yet?
No, sorry, I am back. I am back. Sorry, just give me a seckie. I just had to go close windows because we've got a little bit of a cloud burst overhead at the moment, and lots of thunder and rumbles. But the cloud burst is the bigger problem for the one side of the. Ugh.
Okay, thank you, that's fine. Where is... Give me a second, where did it go? Should be here, but I'm not seeing it here.
Cool, because we can't see it either, so that makes me feel happy.
Token I'm looking for, I can't see.
What token are you looking for?
Give me a second, I'm going to get it now. I know it should be here because I've given it to you guys before. I've used it before. Oh, shush. Let me quickly remake it because I don't know where it is. It disappeared. Okay, and we'll add it in now quickly because somehow I lost it. I don't know how. But I'm Ravenmore, add, upload. Okay, done. Okay, let me add it back in there. There we go. That's better. Now I can get back here and get back into the game. How do I close this again? There we go. You notice. You know what the house was? It was Akari, ne?
I believe so, yes.
Akari, you notice.
Or was it 24? Don't
Yeah.
know if anybody got higher.
Yeah, just no one order. You notice the mayor's brother coming around the corner, dressed in his normal clothes, not dressed in any robes or anything, just in his normal clothes. You notice him coming around the corner, heading towards you. And he just, as he comes around the corner, he catches sight of you as well and takes a step back.
Do you
With
tell us
that,
about it, Akari?
She would if she has the chance to.
with that, if I remember right, everyone that's within the cloud, please roll fortitude again.
Well, doesn't it disperse now? Because the round's finished.
That's a turn, not a round.
Including
One,
me.
one round means everybody is gone. You have one turn. If everybody has a turn, that's one round.
Check that up. So one round is a number of turns, but it could be the number of turns per people in there. Let's have a quick look here. Let me look it up for you.
Would that include Oryn to roll?
No. You don't take damage.
Right.
Okay, if you type in Pathfinder, how long is, guys, please don't do that because you get some really weird answers.
Pathfinder 2nd Edition, a round is the period of time in an encounter when each participant can take
Turn,
action.
yeah, a turn is 6 seconds. One round is equal to
Each of them taking a turn.
a turn. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this would then disperse.
So everyone's now fog free.
Everyone is now fog free. And it is
Evara.
Evara's turn.
She's gonna attack, trying to get as many of them as she can. Straight up attack now, right?
Straight up attack, and there are pretty much 3 of them left. And this is, who's it, Evara or Andariel? Who's attacking right now?
It's Evara. Andariel can't now. It would be an Akari's turn.
No, oh yeah, sorry, I apologize. Yes, you swapped. Okay, yes. Okay.
That's a miss, right?
18, you need 19, yeah. Kitty, move your ass out the way, thank you.
He's gonna try again. Second swing.
Okay, go ahead. There you go, done.
That's a miss as well.
Okay, so you all watch as Evara kind of swings and swings. I mean, there are 3 mosquitoes. We all know how that feels like. It kind of swings and swings, but does not get any of them.
Take a last swing.
You can go ahead.
That one's definitely a miss.
And
Thanks,
it's a very
Dave.
wide
Thank
swing
you,
again,
guys.
just clearing the head of Oryn. Kind of Alpha feels the swish of the blade as it comes past him as well, but nothing gets connected. With that, and I rolled this earlier, those of you that are outside, the rest of you haven't really seen anything, and Akari hasn't had her turn yet, you notice that the mayor's brother kind of smiles broadly. As you watch, his smile gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and kind of the skin pulls back over his head and his face, and it kind of, the whole outside, as it pulls down, you notice it pulls across his body, and his whole skin, including his clothing, all kind of falls to the ground, and standing in its place there we go. You notice a strange, like skinless, brown-skinned creature. Excuse me. There we go. And last one. Okay, cool. Is a brown-skinned creature with, like, it looks like its brain standing out. It doesn't seem to have a face. And it stands there just looking at you for now. Keeps the sickle in its hand. Besides, you can appeal, the sickle stayed in its hand. And it takes a step. It moves backwards. Now, only Akari would have seen this. Silas and Lillith didn't make their rolls, and Akari hasn't had a turn to talk yet. So that's what you would have seen. And it is Alpha's turn.
Shield bash.
Go for it. As Alpha kind of readies his shield in front of him and runs with his shield above his head, runs at the buzzing mosquitoes around his head. And kind of, you want to try again, or are you done?
I'm going to try again.
This is now science or science fiction imitating real life here with these mozzies.
Okay. If you're rolling, was it a second attack or was it a hero point?
That was a second attack.
Okay, cool. Just check. I was going to say, otherwise you'd roll with advantage.
But what I want to do is for the last action, I will raise shield and with that use Devoted Guardian on Oryn.
Okay, cool. In other words, he
I-
protects Oryn.
Everybody is thing Oryn.
Yeah, so Oryn gains a +1 to their AC.
AC, yeah, I've added it to my list already. I already added that to my list. Whoops. I'm not going to add it to the character sheet, but I have added, or to the token, but I have added it to my character sheet already. Lillith, it's your turn.
Okay, can I try and help fighting the mozzies? Because I don't know any better about the dude creeping up
You
behind
can.
it. So there's still 3 mozzies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and now we can all see. So I'll aim for the mozzies.
Go ahead. Oops. And it's a full thing now, remember?
I'm telling you, somebody has jujued these dice.
You fire and it flies through the middle. The mozzies just kind of stay where they're hovering. Do you want to go again?
Yes, please.
Okay. As soon as you're so nicely, go ahead. 5. Hello, Kitty.
Come on.
And you fire the second arrow and also comes closer, and one of the mozzies just kind of moves out the way.
I think that's it, because now I go minus and we need a 19 to hit them.
Okay, cool. Move. Thank you. And for Pete's sake, Silas. Silas's turn.
To
Don't
be honest, I'm not really sure again how Silas could particularly help in this
have a look
situation.
at your Silas sheet. You've used it before.
Yes, I'm looking at the special abilities. I don't think anything is obviously I can't see the range of any of his abilities. Sorry?
Check his seed ability.
Seed.
I think it's called seed.
Okay, 10 feet. Yeah.
And
How far
I'm giving
away
you
is
guys hints. He could just make it.
do you think so?
He'd have one action, because getting there would take quite a while, but he'd have one action still to do.
All right. And that's a +6 on a d20 I have written
Correct.
down.
Yes, correct.
Cool.
As he kind of hawks up a seed up, and come on, roll a 20. Come on.
I think that would be so epic for him. I'll burn a hero point.
That's closer than I was.
This is your hero point. Silas doesn't have his own separate hero point pool.
I know.
Okay, cool.
I should probably keep it, but then again.
Up to you guys. I'm not gonna.
I'm just a little bit concerned. No, you know what? It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll burn a hero point.
Okay.
Look at
Good
that.
job.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Good job.
And go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. It just says actually if it hits, this attack deals 1 point of damage.
Okay, 1 point of damage. That's fine. So he kind of hits a mosquito, and it kind of starts. Where do mosquitoes go to? There we go. And then see the mosquito kind of. It does seem to be kind of fluttering a bit worse now. It's kind of hovering, but it does seem to have taken some damage. Now, Oryn and Akari, you can choose who goes where.
Do you
Oryn, do you
want?
want to go first this
I
time?
can. All right.
Okay.
Swipe it.
Yeah.
Tickle them.
How many are there left?
3.
3. Are there any chances I could just take one needle to each?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I can't.
Needle darts.
No.
Just one target, eh?
Target is one creature, but I mean, if it's still being considered as a cloud,
Yeah, you should be able to if it does enough
I'll allow it. That's what I said. I'll allow it. It's fine. I'll allow it. Because it
Alright.
is, again, a swarm. A swarm acts as one creature. I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll cast needle darts. Let me roll. 1, 2, 3.
Please roll high enough. I have this kind of already planned out in my head.
Damn it!
Lost 0.0 go.
No, I can't. I cannot afford to lose another hero point because if we fight anything else, I'm screwed.
Okay, as you all watch as Oryn stands up, she flicks her arm around, and you see the 3 needle darts fly out of her hand, but they fly wide and kind of just disappear off into the greenery. That's 2 actions. You should still have 1 more.
Use your sickle. Skewer the monster.
Yeah, I'll use that. I don't have it listed on here for what I must roll for attack or anything though.
That should be a standard. Give me a second. I'll check yours. Oryn. Not a prop. Give me a second. (6) 1 minus 4.
Okie dokie.
Plus 6.
That'll be
D20.
6.
Die 20 plus 6 to hit, yes.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
close. I
Oh.
was on misbehaving.
Okay.
Okay, well that's me then.
Go ahead. Now, what do? Akari? You've noticed someone lurking around. You've seen the human form change to this weird, bizarre creature form and kind of step back into the shadows.
Kari's going to see that Lillith is not hitting anything with her arrows, and then try and direct her at the new creature, saying, "Listen, there's something else behind us."
Stabbing me through the heart with that comment.
Is it not true?
Ouch. I'm kind of, that was a bit of an ouch.
Shall I didn't use the green tipped ones, the phosphorus ones. We'll
Yeah.
try them here now. When
Okay.
it's my turn.
And then the summon is going to cast needle darts at the swarm.
Okay. Okay.
Woo!
What is going on here?
And you know what? Just to try and edge the bets a bit more, Akari's going to use guidance on the summon, so it's going to get a
Okay.
+1 to their
That's
attack.
yeah. Cool. That's fine.
Good job, Akari.
There you go. And I did say I would allow it, so you can go ahead and roll for damage against the whole team.
Just need to see what the heightened damage does on this one.
Okay. Cool. Fine. Should I? I'm gonna.
How much life do they have left?
Hmm?
This is a random question. How much life do they have left?
I don't know. You squish the last 3.
Good job, Akari.
So, do I get a how do I want to do this?
If you'd like.
So as Oryn casts the needle darts, right, the summon points out her hand and uses those same needles and shoots them back into the...
Look at you.
3.
Okay,
Very cool.
remaining
Very, but very cool.
I like it. I like it. Very, very nice. Okay. Now, give me a second. I'm going to send this to Akari personally. Let me find you. And then you can choose to share with the rest or not. This is what you saw. Give me a second. Need to get to it because
on the creature, or
the creature that what you saw, the brother changed. There's like a pile of gunk left behind, which used to be the skin in it. It's kind of, as you watch, it's kind of turning into like a weird, almost like pus layer, like an ichor. But this is what you see. Ugh, no, not that. Okay.
is that not what I see?
That is what, no, that is what you see. I was thinking of something else, sorry. And it kind of stepped out of the way so you can't really see it anymore, but it was in amongst the there is still, I'll put a little thing there if you like, if you guys really want me to. I will put a little junk piles kind of over there.
Is that the skin he shed?
Yeah, that's where the skinny, gunky, whatever it was, is. Just to give you some kind of reference.
Okay, so Akari is going to tell Lillith something that doesn't look very friendly is behind us.
So you're not going to say what happened to you, you're just going to say something that doesn't look very friendly.
Yep. Can leave the
Okay.
rest to detect
Okay.
skills.
Cool. That's fine.
She's new to our world. I don't want her to think this is how people use
This is normal.
Yeah.
This is how it goes, people.
Okay, well, I'll turn around and see if I can sort of espy this funny looking whatever thing in the
It's
maze.
out of your visual range, so you wouldn't be able to see it. Make a perception check.
Give me a seckie.
Uh,
I am so giving up on this dice. I want real dice to roll now.
you don't notice anything.
Did Akari say behind me? So I would have turned around, but I don't see Jack.
You don't see anything. It's still out of your visual range. You can maybe see, you can vaguely see some kind of bubbling pile thing on the ground there, but that's pretty much, you can't quite make out what it is. It is kind of dark, and it's only because of it's so close to the fungus that you can notice there's something there, but you can't quite make out what it is.
Did you say bubbling pile or bubbling Kyle?
Pile, like an orc ichor kind of pile thing going on there.
I know, I'm just joking.
Okay.
Well, it would have done Gnorbash a favor if we did find Kyle.
Exactly. On the way to find Gnorbash.
Hey, wouldn't that be a turn for the books? Is everyone? Well, it's still Oryn. You still got a turn. Oh no, you went first. We're back to Evara.
Nobody else other than Akari and I know that there's somebody behind us in the maze at this
No.
point, right? Okay.
Evara's just gonna stomp on a few of the mosquitoes. We'll make sure that they're dead, like the ones that just fell to the ground.
Okay. Okay. That's it.
That's it for her right now.
Okay. That's it for Evara's turn. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's fine. That takes me to freeze. Here we go. Go ahead, Evara and Lillith. Please make a perception check.
Evara or Akari.
Akari, sorry, Akari. Sorry, Akari. The two that know about the creature, please make a knowledge check. I mean, I apologize, a perception check. Okay. Well, that's pretty much the same. Both of you hear a faint rustling in amongst the wheat over here. In this kind of general area, you do hear a faint rustling.
Wheat or corn?
Corn, wheat, whatever it is. Corn, wheat, whatever. Wheaty corn.
Does it really matter?
To me, yes.
For visualizing purposes.
Yes.
It was wheat. It was corn. Did I say corn? Okay, corn. Sorry, corn. It is
You
corn.
said corn in the original one, then you said wheat when we were in this one, so
It's a mixture of wheat and corn. How about that?
cool.
You'll be
Makes
fired as a what do you call it? Farmers will not have you plant any of their crops. I'm just saying.
It's just to make the walls dense, not really for eating purposes. Are you going to eat corn with spider webs on it? I'm just saying. Or fungus on it.
No, but you wouldn't be planting corn and wheat together. I'm just saying.
Are we still
Okay.
in combat, correct? So initiative
You-
turn still track.
You are still in contact. Initiative turn still track. Alpha, it is your turn.
Alpha's a little bit too far away to do anything.
Well, he doesn't even know yet that something's going on down here.
I was just going to ask, can the other team members see that we've got our backs turned to
Yes,
them
you
now?
can see their
facing
backs.
the wrong
Yes.
way?
Yes. If you look back now at the team, you do notice that the other two members are looking in the opposite direction to what you're looking.
Technically, the summon would be 2.
Okay.
The only thing Alpha can do is move back, I guess, to where.
Or you can speak to them.
Alpha will call to Akari. Because their backs are turned to us.
Yeah.
Okay, Alpha will then call to Akari and Lillith and say what's going on.
I'll allow an answer.
The summon will answer Alpha and say there's something behind them and in the fields, in the crops.
Crops. There we go. In the crops. I like that. Thank you.
You are so politically correct, boy child.
Alpha is gonna move as far as he can towards Akari and Lillith, and keep his shield raised.
You can pretty much move to almost where Lillith is standing.
Okay.
To kind of the block between them.
Yes, I'll
move to kind of there.
Like there. Okay. He's gonna stand there and raise his shield.
Cool, cool. Raise his shield. And Lilith, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't have any visual on this
No.
creature thing.
No.
So
Last you didn't even see it at all.
mm,
The only thing
just
you've heard
heard
is somewhere
a
around
rustling.
here, somewhere around this general area, there was a rustling in amongst the the plants, the crops.
Would it even be worth it? I'm asking Akari and Alpha firing random arrows at the crops, or just wait until someone can actually do something serious? Like,
Last time the arrow's stuck
hit
in the
with
crop,
something.
so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
These
Maybe
are pretty thick walls of crops.
somebody like lighting, setting something on fire or something along the line. So, pretty much, am I gonna pause now until somebody else does
It's
something?
up to you.
Does she ask Akari, and can Akari
Yes.
answer?
Yeah.
Would Alpha like to
Ans-
answer?
Answer's a free action.
Alpha can't see
Speaking is
anything.
a free action, unless it's a like long speech.
Akari's going to say maybe we should head with the rest of the group, follow that route. Whatever was there seems to be done now.
Okay, cool. Alpha just moved this way, so we still gonna follow the path into the maze and just keep our ears open if something is following behind us then.
Yes, no, maybe.
I think that's a better idea.
Okay,
Would
sorry,
be
Alpha.
Akari's honest answer. Like,
Well, we're not fighting, so Alpha can actually move back with the rest of the group if we're moving into the maze, right?
I think initiative still counts here because we're still in combat.
Yeah, initiative still counts.
I'll move
Correct.
I'll move behind Alpha and Akari. I'll probably be able to get to next to Silas, I think.
No, probably a bit further than that, but you could probably get to where you could get, not you could probably, you could get to where Evara and Oryn are standing.
Okay, let's do that then. And then I'll tell them that there's a rustling in the crops. Akari would probably be able to give more information, but I didn't see anything. I could hear it, but I couldn't see it.
Cool, cool. Silas's turn.
I think Silas will hold his turn, I guess, but maybe
Okay.
just move back to where Oryn is, close.
Okay, cool. And that means Oryn and Akari, it's your turn.
Akari?
Okay, so Akari's going to walk back to the rest of the group. Wait, before she does that, she's first going to cast Shield on Alpha.
Okay. +1 as well, ne?
+2 AC.
+2, okay.
And then
24
she's
to
How
going
long
to...
is that?
It is until the next turn, until she casts another spell, pretty much. Oh, and he cannot be hit by magic missiles. The shield will block them automatically.
Okay, cool.
Anyway,
You got it,
then
done.
she
Sorry,
walks
done.
to the
Go ahead.
rest of the group and kind of walks past, so the summon is in front of it.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Okay. Everyone done?
Is everyone moving? Are we moving the other way?
Yeah,
Yes,
just to
we-
irritate you, everyone's working the opposite
Yeah.
direction now.
You just wasted moving towards us. Sorry, Alpha.
Evara.
Alpha needs to lead the charge, so it's okay.
Isn't it Oryn's turn?
Oh, didn't you go? Sorry, Oryn. I apologize. Go ahead.
So we're moving this way.
Yes, that seems to be the general consensus.
Sorry, just moving the characters a bit so it's a bit easier to see where everybody is.
If I were to cast Acid Splash, would you
Mhm.
be able to walk through it?
You mean acid splash on the plants?
Anyway, like just as a general rule of thumb, like would you be able to walk past it,
Why
over it?
within the next turn? Yeah, it doesn't leave. The acid kind of does dissipate into the ground.
Yeah.
So yes, you could.
Because why I'm asking is either, and I'll relay this to the group just to get their input. If I did cast Acid Splash, I could create a pathway to get through this. I'm sure it'll burn the crops because it's a 30-foot range. Alternatively, if I cast Acid Splash here, whatever's coming from this side won't be able to cross over it, at least for a little while. It might give us some extra time.
It's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
What do you guys think?
I mean, you can try. If you
Or
want
which
to.
one?
You can certainly try.
Or which option though?
I am on the right one.
Make your. I would go with Oryn making an Oryn gate, seeing as Alpha is the one that's been making his own doorways. Maybe we need an Oryn gate.
Right? Everyone else agree?
Go for it. What's the worst that
Okay.
could happen?
Hmm.
Mosquito swarm.
Fair enough. Okay, well, Armand will just move a little bit more forward then, so she doesn't hit anybody else in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
She'll cast Acid Splash. Do I need to roll with attack for that to cast it?
It's a wall. I wouldn't need you to reroll it. You can go ahead and straight up roll damage, and you can see how far it goes.
Roll damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see how far you get. Okay, you managed to burn off like a 3-foot layer. So kind of, let me get a 10 here. Let's get a, that'll maybe work. Okay, wait, you're over there. So let's kind of a, okay, that's not working. Let's try that again. Let's get that off of there. That's not working properly. Let me rather get a, there we go. Let's get that off there as well.
Because it has a standard 30-foot range. Would that not count as...
It's not going to burn all the way through. I mean, it can go up to 30 feet, but if something stands in its way, it's going to stop there.
Okay, I get you, I get you.
So you've kind of burnt off that section there.
Good, well, that didn't help at all. Sorry, guys.
I'll even give you a little bit of a more. There you go. You kind of burnt off that section there. That is now open. I mean, like if you acid splash against the wall, it's not going to go 30 feet. It's going to burn off the first, do damage to the first layer of wall, and then you're going to throw it. Like if you throw, I'll give you, if you had to throw hydrochloric acid at a wall, it's not going to go right through the wall. It's going to burn off the first piece of the wall.
But this is organic matter, dude.
The same principle. Delete. Okay, this
cool.
is
No
pretty
worries.
much as thick as a wall.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. My turn is finished, so we can move on.
We're back to Evara.
Evara is gonna join Alpha. Why not?
Okay.
And then hold the rest of her turn. So that's her free action to move. She'll hold the rest. If Alpha falls back, she will follow him.
Okay. Everyone, go ahead and make a perception roll, please.
Is it for hearing or seeing?
Hearing, you can go ahead and add Evara's.
Shall we roll in the order? Then we're not
Okay,
going to
go ahead.
each other.
That's fine. That's fine.
So Evara first.
Okay. Okay.
Nicely done.
Okay,
Who's
who's
going
next?
next?
Then it's Alpha, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What's our
Yeah.
initiative tracker?
Alpha.
Alpha, I think.
Nope.
Nope.
Is
Then
it
it
next?
is Lillith. Okay. Then it is Oryn and Akari.
You can go first, Oryn.
Well, I mean, I could potentially try again. I mean, if that's the size I got the last time, it'll only take
And
me
you
3
can go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it's a perception roll first.
Yeah, you need to make a perception roll first. Not your
Oh,
turn
sorry, I
yet.
missed
It's
that.
just a perception roll turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
No issues, no issues.
Okay.
Nicely done. Akari too.
Okay. Akari, Oryn, and Evara. You notice the rustling is coming from here. The rest of you, it's coming from somewhere around here. Alpha, it's coming from somewhere underneath you.
This somewhere in the vicinity.
Alpha just knows that there's rustling.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be the wind, could be invaders, whatever.
Could be more mosquitoes.
Could be his hair brushing against his ears.
There you go.
So again, we're back to Alpha's turn. Evara took her turn to move here.
Can Alpha keep his turn?
He wants to hold his turn. He wants to hang there. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
please.
Same as Evara did, pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Lillith?
Well, are we gonna see if Aryn can make a pathway? I'll just stand. I'll also hold my turn and see if Aryn can make it through the cornfield or what? Sorry, crops.
Okay. Silas?
See if Silas can speak to the plants and tell them to open up.
I don't know if he's got to speak to plants. I'll
Either
look it up.
That would be really
should
cool.
have
I'll
speak.
look it up.
He
But
has plant speech.
See?
Okay, that would have to be with a plant that can speak. I'm checking now.
It
Give me a
does
second.
say
Go ahead. Go
gourds.
ahead.
That might just be.
I'm double checking now. Give me a second to get to Silas's page. Sylvan plant speech gourds. So that would mean pumpkins, that kind of thing, but it would be plants that are sentient.
Okay.
The average plant you need to cast speak with plants to speak to. Is that it? Or would you like to try something else for Silas?
No, I think that's all.
Okay, that takes us back to Akari and Oryn.
Sorry.
So, Oryn, you're gonna try and melt more of the wall.
I can try.
You can certainly try.
That's just another D6 again.
Yep. And again, let's just see how much you burn away. So I'll give you a little bit extra this time. There you go. You've burnt that deep. Now I'll give you a bit of an extra bonus there.
Cool. Thank you.
Corey, everyone else has pretty much held their turn.
I'll tell you now.
It is where you heard the noise is barely within 60 feet.
So, why not? The summon's gonna cast needle darts at the direction of
See, I knew this was coming. That's why I physically mentioned it. That's literally why I mentioned it. The summon kind of gets a little splint of metal and casts needle darts in the general area. Because you're not exactly sure there, but you're pretty close, it's just a -2 penalty.
I like how you say it's just a -2 penalty.
Well, you can't really see it, so
Good job.
wow.
Akari.
I'll very much believe that would be a hit.
Does this thing squeal like a piggy?
It
You know,
depends on how much damage it does.
Mm-hmm. 13.
Yep.
You do notice kind of a grunt come out of the bushes in this general area.
Just a grunt.
Just like a grunt, yes. It's a bit of a funky sounding. It almost sounds like a bubbling grunt, as if something who's maybe talking through liquid or something.
And then they're gonna sustain the shield in front of Alpha.
Is
Okay,
that a
perfect,
question
perfect.
or?
No,
Yes.
that's the second action.
For the extra action, they're gonna keep the shield up on you.
Correct.
Okay. Would anyone like to take their action because you all chose to keep your actions? Or yeah, that's pretty much everything.
I think I'm good for now, thank you. Because we still can't see. The creature hasn't come out of the crops. It's still
No.
sitting in the crops.
No.
Evara's gonna cut open the crops next to her. So if this thing tries to jump out of the crops at them, they'll be able to see it a bit further than just it jumping out and lunging at them.
Because you're gonna kind of make a hack into the thing there. Where's my?
How many torches do Alpha have?
5, I think.
I'm just asking a question.
There you go. You kind of hacked out a little chunk there. Should probably. There we go. Thank you. There you go. You probably hacked out a little chunk there. Does anyone else want to take any actions? Or are you still holding?
I'll still hold my aim for now.
Alpha going to throw the torch into the fields with the needle darts hit.
If you would like him to, he would be happy to do that.
5, 10, 15, 20. How far is your throw? That's 20 foot.
Well, what to here?
Mm-hmm.
But would Alpha know where this monster is?
You wouldn't really, but you're just trying to aim.
With the needle dart.
You heard the needle darts would have made a noise in kind of this general vicinity. So what things when it says, would you try to set somewhere along here, try to throw your torch to try and set these on fire?
What
Yeah,
That was kind of
Mm.
the what you were saying from the beginning. That was kind of the plan.
aim for
mean-
the outer ring where Evara's busy hacking, but maybe it's just a little bit in front of that.
Yes. I mean, what we could do is Alpha could just throw the torch in the middle somewhere and then try and block off whatever's trying to get to us.
Nice, I like
Do you want to try and throw it on top, so in between or onto the side?
In between.
Okay. Give me a second. Alpha. There you go. Do you have? Go ahead. You don't have that. And make a roll. I'll give you +5, 0. Your first thing will be at +5.
Okay. This is
Where am
to
I?
throw.
To hit in this general area, yeah.
Okay.
I'll allow it. Kind of hit not quite that big, but you kind of hit that area and it starts setting fire to that area. From the top, I mean, it kind of lands on the top of it. So it's kind of making a flame like at the top of the area. And that small area is busy burning now.
And these crops are covered with cobwebs and white,
Yeah.
because that's
Yes, yes.
gonna
So they're
burn
burning.
that's gonna burn like no one's
Yeah,
business.
so it is burning.
Please remove one torch from your inventory.
Please remove a torch from your inventory. Yeah.
I doubt you'll be able to get it back.
Yeah, probably not.
We'll go and pick up what we can from that scarecrow thing at the bottom there. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to salvage something there.
Just break out a part of the wooden wall from the house and make a new one.
Cool,
we go.
good idea. Alpha should still have plagues left over from Alpha's gate.
Anything else anyone else wants to do?
Is Oryn gonna do that acid splash? She's just away from keyboard at the moment to try and burn through the continue making Oryn's gate at the top there.
I think she already used it once. And it
Yeah.
takes 2 actions to use. I think she only has 1 action left.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to use it again now until it's her turn again.
Yeah.
So in other words, Lilith, would you like to do something?
Is there something that you guys would like me to assist with? Because right now I'm just watching a pyro show here.
Notch an arrow?
Notch and Arrow act where we heard the squeaky froggy thing.
Or
Mhm.
just shoot that way, just notch it, so keep it in your bow ready.
Okay, cool. I'll take an arrow out and I'll have my bow at the ready.
Okay, is everyone done there?
I believe so for now.
Evara.
Mm. If she uses all 3 turns to hack at this part here, how far would she get into the wall?
Depending on damage rolls. It'll depend on damage rolls. So roll your damage.
Good job.
There you go. So you kind of hack and hack and hack away, and you kind of get to actually. There we go. There we go. And you've made like a big hole as you're hacking and hacking. You have to step a bit forward, hack a bit more. You've made kind of a big hole there. But inside there's just more of the. But you happen to see how thick this is. Literally looks like a straight up wall. Everything is growing so close together and has grown so into each other. It's pretty much like a solid wall. But you've hacked out a patch about that big.
He's going to turn to Alpha and then say, do you think this will stop the fire from spreading further down this way?
Oh, probably not, but we can hope so.
Do you
Okay.
think we'll be able to see what's walking in here if it walks in here?
Well, I mean, if it tries to walk in, it's gonna be dead.
And it is Alpha's turn.
Okay, Alpha's gonna turn to Evara and say, "We have semi-blocked it off with the fire. I think we might want to move back towards everyone else."
You can move. It's still part of reaction, like speaking as a free action.
Okay, so then both of them would fall back to the rest of the group.
No, you've used all 3 of your actions to hack.
Wouldn't the movement be a free action?
Not from where you are now, no.
Okay, cool.
Um, Alpha would then probably, can he move up until there-ish?
Okay, cool. Lilith?
Okay, I'm still not able to see anything, right? Or hear anything.
You can make a perception check.
I'm gonna let me do that then.
Did notice a faint rustling. For Pete's sake. A faint rustling around about here.
Okay, I'll keep my arrow notched and sort of looking. I'll stand kind of back to back with Oryn and them so that I can keep an eye out for towards the entrance and yeah, to actually have a little bit of a visual there. But also that I can see along the pathways, if that makes sense.
I hear
So
you.
not in front of Oryn, but kind of with sort of taking a I almost want to say like a guard duty behind
Cool.
the magic users busy with the props behind me there.
Okay. Okay. And that would leave, I'm not sure if you're back yet. It would be Silas's turn. I'm not sure if Caedyn's back yet, but you
I
can
am.
go ahead. Yeah, okay, Silas's turn. Okay, what you missed, I don't know if you missed it or not. Well, you didn't miss anything because you wouldn't have really heard it. Is basically just Evara chopping trying to echo you and chopping through the fields, and Alpha moving back.
Right. Would casting seed again be able to do any damage to that or help at all?
To what?
To where we're trying to chop away. Yeah, there.
I don't think a seed would really do any damage to that. No, it kind of just bounce off of it.
Roll for the attack. If it's a D20, it'll grow immediately.
Or not.
Jack of the Beanstalk.
That way you can be a mom of two.
Yeah.
Is there enough sibling rivalry already?
I think Silas will just hold his turn again. I don't think there's much he can do looking at it. His
Okay.
sheet.
And then it is you and Akari. Oryn and Akari, it's your guys' turn.
You're welcome to go for it if you want to, Oryn. The acid splash further.
Sure. I'll roll acid splash.
There you go. Then a bit extra. Didn't give you a bit. There we go. Then it burns through a bit further. It's kind of you're burning down. You're kind of burning a tunnel through because it's pretty high. I mean, it's like a 10 foot high. And as your acid splash is kind of burning like a semicircular, almost like a gateway through it. As it's burning through it, it's so strong that it's actually still keeping the ones above are so entangled with each other that they're still keeping it. So you're actually building kind of like burning a tunnel through it. Whereas in the case of Evara, chopping everything down, it's kind of all timbering and all falling backwards away from you to kind of create like an obstacle in kind of this area because everything will be falling that way.
Ah, so the fire's going to spread that way. So besides that, can anybody walk into the tunnel at this point, or is it still too acidic?
And you could walk in, just not in the last little piece.
To attack the wall, I mean, the part that's still there.
That might not be such a great idea because that is still kind of acidy. It would do damage if you try to use your weapon. It would kind of damage. There's a chance it would damage your weapon. And I don't think Needle Art's going to do anything.
Okay, they're just gonna try and see where this creature went. So perception.
Go ahead, roll a perception check. And that's Akari.
Yeah, well, both of them, but
Yeah.
they share the same.
Yeah, exactly my point. You share the same thing, so it's the Eva.
Nope. Nothing.
You don't hear anything at all. As a matter of fact, you hear the shadows start whispering around you. Sounds like the shadows are like well, whispering around you and kind of distract you from what you're trying to concentrate on.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And we're back to Evara.
I'm gonna roll her chopping again. She just wants to clear this at least and then move if she can.
Okay.
Would an 8 be enough, or does she need to do 2 attacks?
Well, it is a stationary thing, but an H isn't a very kind of, you don't hit it very well. You just kind of knock it.
No, that's not to hit, that's damage.
Oh, no. They just extended a tiny bit. Like, I will do it now. Tiny little bit. For pizza. Okay, I can't extend it anymore, but there we go. It extends it like a tiny little bit, like 5 or 6 centimeters.
18.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
that's
That's 20.
So 18 plus the previous
It's 20.
8.
Oh, is it 8?
Yes.
There you go. So you can almost get through.
And she starts to see through to the other side.
Not quite. It's still a thin layer between her and the other side.
Would you allow her to move after making another attack or not?
You'd have to move. Make the attack. No. No.
10 additional damage.
Yep. Which should get you right, which should get you through. So that section there is gone now. And you notice the creature just on the verge, just as it kind of, you notice it kind of elongating. It's kind of stepping out of the reeds out into the open. It did kind of dodge the fire. It's kind of elongating, like it's stretching out, kind of like a thin, making itself thinner as it kind of steps out of the weeds, or out of the crops. And it's kind of 3/4 of the way out into the open. And you would be kind of standing a little bit forward. There, now. There. But you wouldn't be able to move.
So Vara's just gonna like alert the rest that this thing is evading the fire and still on the way. Is the fire spreading, by the way?
It is slightly, yeah. The fire is spreading slowly. But yeah, it would be spreading. For Pete's sake. The fire doesn't spread that quickly, but there you go. It has spread a bit.
Ask Los Angeles, honey.
Too soon.
True, true.
So Evara just warns everyone that this thing's still on its way. It's getting really close right now.
Aren't you warning that? It kind of darts towards you.
So
Yes, it is its turn now.
Evara is the only one who can see this creature
Yeah.
right now, right?
Yes, correct.
That blue square where Evara is standing, all of those crops are down.
Yes.
So we should see it if it dashes towards Evara.
Yes.
Cool.
So you all kind of see it. If you're looking in that direction, which I don't know how many of you are, you
Oh,
see a
yeah.
creature that kind of looks like a clay with kind of weird swirls and bob, like almost look like tumors growing out of it and moving the whole time, shifting underneath the skin the whole time, as it kind of doesn't have any hair. It doesn't have a face, but you do see it does have a slit under on its face, and kind of whirls that kind of move. It seems to be shifting the whole time and kind of it looks like underneath the skin, the muscles or whatever they would be is kind of moving the whole time as it's kind of moving around. It will make an attack. Where was it? Where's my attack thing? Ah, there we go. Oh, that's right. I've already got it prepped. I've already got it prepped. I didn't even realize it. And it takes a swing at Evara with the scythe. But misses.
Sickle, right?
Sickle. Sorry, sickle. And then it takes second swipe. And it's a hit. Okay. You take 6 damage. And please also make a Constitution save. Very close. You kind of start feeling drowsy. You do feel the wound kind of where they cut you burning, and you do feel yourself kind of getting a little bit drowsy. But that's about all. And we're seeing that again, someone getting drowsy. Lillith kind of thinks, an alchemist would be kind of really welcome right about now with all of these poison damage we're taking. And with that, she feels like kind of a whir in her head, and she kind of feels lightheaded and kind of starts swaying. And she has a vision of a long table with a bunch of men sitting around it, talking, all of them with big tankards in front of them, and a fireplace burning a large fireplace burning on the right hand side. And they're talking, but she can't quite understand what they're talking about. And then as she starts hearing another sound, it suddenly flashes back to her body, and the feeling of deja vu and of lightheadedness kind of disappears again. And with that, it's Alpha's turn.
Would Alpha have enough movement to?
Yes.
Okay. Alpha's gonna do that. To
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, no, you'd have enough. Okay, let me put it on here. Let me give you guys a bit of a hint just to make, so I don't have to keep saying it, to give you guys a bit of a heads up. Here we go. Let me add it to here. And yes, I did keep track of how it was moving. I just made it invisible so you guys couldn't see it. There you go.
So we need above 17 to hit this.
17 or above.
Okay, cool.
And now I can actually put it into the... I don't think I did. Into the chat. You haven't rolled yet, have you, Alpha?
Not yet, no.
Okay, cool. I was just watching. I wasn't missing it while I was putting something in Discord. But maybe I'd missed it.
You can attack Alpha.
Yes.
I was thinking with what to attack.
Options. Alpha will attack with a longsword because I'm tired of
Okay.
missing.
So many options.
So few that hit.
That's a hit. Yep, you needed 17. That's a definite hit.
Nicely done, Alpha. Go, Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay. 10. You kind of swing your sword and you slice a chunk, and as you notice it kind of bleeds out this like black pus, but at the same time, with everything kind of moving the whole time, it does kind of seem to be covering up the wound straight away, even though it was kind of still bleeding. But you notice the wound appears somewhere else as it's kind of all the insides keep moving around inside the sack as it goes.
It's nasty.
Super
your-
nasty.
Alpha will attack again with the longsword. Burn a hero point while he's at it.
Okay. Not barely, but that's a hit. Okay. 9. Again, it kind of hisses as you hit it, and again you see the wound kind of moving along the body as everything seems to kind of continually be swirling and moving around the whole time. For a split second, you see a face appear in its chest, and it disappears again. Face you don't recognize.
Burn it.
Are you done?
Yes, can Alpha raise his shield as his last action?
Yes, of course. Of course, of course.
Raise shield and use...
And you are still armored by Akari, according to my calculations as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll raise shield and use that what was it? Devoted Guardian, yes, on Evara.
Okay, cool. It's Lillith's turn.
Alrighty, well, now that we can all see this Gobbenjopper, shape-shifting whatever thingy, do any of us have any lore as to what this is? Or can I use like a nature thingy?
Let me check what you need to roll. Let me get to you. It's gonna be very difficult for you, not even from here, but
Got occultism and nature.
roll occultism. I was just gonna say, give me an occultism roll.
Okay, cool.
Is that just Lilith, or can anybody roll that?
Well, Lilith is doing it in her turn, so it's just Lilith for now. You guys can do it in your turn if you'd like.
Okay, cool.
So for now, it's just Lillith.
Is
You
it a
do
hit or
notice, you
is
don't
it
really
miss?
know the creature, but you do get a feeling that it's not of this world. It does seem to be from a different realm or a different plane. That's the word I'm looking for, a different plane. You have heard of them, but you haven't really noticed them before. That shapeshifters come from this different plane and they take on positions of power to spread their masters' plans or to do their master's bidding by taking on the roles of different people that they kill.
Okay, cool. This little zonk out thing I had with the vision with the nobody, did anybody else around me notice that? Do I
You just
know
noticed you kind of
zoning out?
wobble for a while and then come back again. It was like a second.
Okay, so, but it didn't help me whatsoever. I don't have any other
No, you just
information
noticed a table with a bunch of men
sitting around it.
talking, fireplace, the whole stuff in a language you couldn't understand. And as the understanding was starting to come in, it just disconnected.
Okay, cool. Well, then let me did my occultism thingy take away an action? Because then I'm just gonna fire at you. Well,
No,
shoot my arrows at this.
go ahead. No, you can still use 2 actions. You can still use your 2 actions. It's fine.
Cool.
It was just kind of looking at it, kind of imagine it. They would have taken 1 turn, examining it, just trying to remember your memory, but you still have 2 turns.
Okay, cool. Swing and a miss.
Okay, you fire your first shot and it misses.
Do I at least make it a jump?
Hmm?
Did I at least make the creature jump the first time?
Nope.
It
Okay,
does
that's a
not
hit.
heal fear.
Okay, so now I just do my damage roll,
Yes.
right?
And remember your, isn't it a +1?
With the Bloodseeker beak.
No, isn't your bow +1?
Oh yeah. How do I know if it's a +1? Sorry, I apologize.
You had 1 +1 weapon. Was it your bow? What was your +1 weapon? I think it
Oh,
was your
the
bow, as
bow.
far as I
The
remember.
bow. Yes,
Then
yes,
you
yes.
add +1 to your damage. Is what I was going to say.
Okay. Because it says here 1d6 +1.
Okay, so it's already added in there. Yeah, so it's
Mm.
1d6 plus
Yeah.
1. Yeah,
Cool.
it's already added in there. Cool. That's fine. Thank you. Woo! Arrow just kind of brushes past its part of its shoulder as the kind of shoulder a bulge comes out. It kind of cuts that bulge. And the creature kind of does move back a little bit, and again you see it close up, and you see another little cut appear on its face, and you do see again another looks like a female face this time come across its face as it kind of for a second you see a female face there kind of looking very fiercely, and it just disappears again. That was both your actions. There we go. It is now Silas's action.
So it's gonna hit it with the seed.
God,
Yes.
listen, I don't know how effective that is because he's gonna have to get like right up and close to it.
Yeah,
Pretty
maybe
much, yeah.
not such a good idea then.
There's 2 big people in between him and the thing. Though. If
He
he
might
goes
just be-
behind Evara and Alpha.
It only does 1 damage though, right?
Yeah. So it's not all that helpful to put him in harm's way, I feel.
You just don't want to put him in harm's way.
Also
But
true.
how amazing would it be for Silas if he gets the how do you want to do this on 1 damage?
Look, I mean, that would be very cool.
I
But
would have mentioned that the creature's looking a little bit the worse for wear. Like I said, it's looking a little bit the worse for wear, but it's still standing and it's still looking pretty up there.
It hasn't even
yeah,
fallen
let me
over
hold
yet.
his turn then.
Okay. That's fine.
Hang on. Sorry. I'm
Hey,
just
go
having
ahead,
a
go
look.
ahead.
Ensnare. I don't know if
Mhm.
you can see that under the special abilities. I
Yes,
don't know if
I can
it
look
does
into it.
any. That won't do any damage. I'm not really sure how it would help.
It won't be able to
The
move
seeds
away.
and slam attack of the Gourd Leshy. Okay, so you would first need to make a seed attack,
Okay.
and then yeah, because the seed, his normal attack is the slam attack that's running into someone, but you gave him weapons. So what you do, his seed attack, if it hits, you can cause it as another action to sprout vines, which would entangle someone that they can use to try. They need to use a dexterity. They make a reflex roll to escape to dodge it, or a strength roll to get out of it.
Right.
So the whole seed it'll grow closed was truer than you thought it was. To try and entangle,
Okay.
but you have to move closer to get the seed at it first. The seed or the ram attack. No, you're not doing a ram attack. You did give him a knife. Well, no, Akari gave him a knife. But
Wait, what? When did I give him a knife?
you gave him a weapon way back when, didn't you?
I can't remember arming Silas.
You still needed a sheath. We needed a sheath for it.
Wasn't
Someone else gave him.
that
She gave
Gourd?
him the sheath. Didn't give him the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the only thing that I can remember he got from Akari is a pouch to put the
Ow.
coin in.
Okay. Okay, maybe he doesn't have a weapon. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Unless you gave him the weapon, Gourd.
Nope, I didn't give him any weapon. Okay, never mind. He
I'll
doesn't have
just
weapons. So
tell it.
he's got a ram attack, which means he runs into whatever it is, or he can see
Yeah.
it. Do you want to try and do that?
I'll hold his turn.
Okay, Akari
Can't
and
do
Oryn.
that to him.
Akari and Oryn.
Akari, you can go.
You might have to go back through the first world things and listen, and the beginning of this to check if anyone gave him a weapon. Sorry.
Akari, if you want me to go, I could maybe get the thing open in this last
Okay.
You can go
use
first.
so that you could get through there instead of having to move closer for an attack or something.
You're welcome to go first.
What the hell just happened there? Here we go. You just make it through. There's like one thin layer of things you can vaguely see through it already. That the tunnel carries on the other side, but there's just like one thin layer of props still between you and there.
Could we not just push through that with our bodies
You could, yeah, of course you could.
if we were to walk through?
That's what I mentioned. There's one thin layer. You could probably push through that, then trying to push through everything. You could probably push through that fine little layer. Yeah, of course you could.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go through here? Because I'm thinking as well, if we can maybe get that thing to follow us, it could probably attack the cultists as well. I don't know if it would do that.
It took on the form. Remember, it came around the corner in the form of the person you ran into earlier in the day, saying that they were the mayor's brother.
We didn't know
To try to
that.
stop you from seeing the mayor.
The only one who saw that was Akari, right? So we don't
And weren't
know.
you there as a team? Oh, no, the shift. Yes. Then would have seen that as Akari. Yes. Sorry, my bad. You can see the creature attack.
Sorry, the summoners are not going to be too focused on what Oryn's doing. They're going to be focused on this thing,
Okay.
trying to kill it.
Okay, go ahead.
Not to be mean, but they would be trying to kill this thing first.
Nothing like being ignored. Feels like being back at high school.
I know, right? It's like being at home.
If Oryn actually asks, then Akari might say something, but
Well, Oryn will kind of just get everybody's attention, just say, listen, it's open. You do what you gotta do, but
You do you, boo.
It's open, yes.
Is Aryn aware that we're busy fighting this funny creature thing,
Yep,
or
just trying to
okay,
build an escape route for you guys.
okay, cool, cool. Well, also a way to get to the center of the maze, the thingy we in, the maze we in.
That's a maze, yep.
Akari's just gonna say, I don't think we should split up, because if we leave now, Alpha and Evara will have to stay and face that alone.
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
But nice job on making a doorway through the wall.
Yeah, very,
Becoming
very
a running
cool.
thing in this adventure.
I like
Making
now that
doorways where there were none.
we've got Alpha's door and Oran's gateway. I like it. We setting a theme here.
And then the summoner is going to use needle darts again on this creature.
Very cool.
I'll burn a hero point. Sure, why not?
You guys,
Ouch.
okay? The first it was like, no, I'm gonna save my hero points. So I was like, it's been 5 minutes into the game. Let's spend all 3 of them.
23 is.
That's a hit.
Nicely done there.
As the needles kind of go, they pierce like right through the creature, and it seems to be bleeding quite profusely. It doesn't seem to be able to control itself anymore. You see kind of tendrils and pieces of it kind of all shooting out in like different directions. It seems to be losing control itself. You see bunch of faces kind of just appearing on its torso, on its back, on its shoulders. They seem to be all in agony before they just disappear again and replaced by a different one. You see like an arm come out of a strange angle, coming out of its body as it kind of just lets out a weird scream from its mouth, which is now on the back of its head. And
The shield will stay up on Alpha. It's Akari's turn.
okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I was just going to ask you, is there anything else you want to do? And we're back to Evara.
Stick it with the pointy end.
Yeah,
She's
she's
got an
going to
axe. It's very difficult to stick it to the pointy end.
leave it with the
it.
bladed end.
Mm-hmm.
This thing
She'll
really
burn a
is
hero points.
nightmare fuel.
Yeah, no. Our game master is doing his level best to give us all nightmares tonight.
That looks like a hit. I was going to say, those looked like a hit to me. Even though one of them was kind of off the screen.
Nice, Evara.
Should I take the natural 1 as a...
Nope, they burnt a hero point, so no.
Go ahead. With that, you notice the outside skin pops as all the insides start pouring out. Creature kind of seems to dissolve into the same kind of goo that you saw the outside skin dissolve into earlier. You would have seen it, so Evara would know that.
Don't let anything touch your skins. This sounds like it could potentially be dangerous.
Lick it.
Again, wrong adventure here, Alpha.
Okay.
So with Evara cleaving the pustule that just pops, right? She's gonna look very disgusted and then walk back to the rest of the group. Ugh. Just try and shake off her axe a bit, like whatever is still on there.
Yeah. And what would you like to do? There is a
Nope.
gateway. I'm just putting it out there.
Don't know if she'll be able to get into the gateway or not.
What was the mosquito?
Yeah, now we've got Oryn's gate that we need to go through. Oryn's tunnel. You can decide, Oryn.
Because if Evara can get through, she'll just break through the last part of the props to get through the other side.
There we go.
DM.
Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and just break through. Yeah, no, you can go ahead.
So Evara can do that.
Yeah. It's remember you're no longer in combat, so your combat has now officially over. So you guys can go ahead and just move normally again. As Evara kind of runs and just knocks over the last little bit. You do notice you've got little pieces of spider web and the fungus matter all attached to your fur right now and to your armor. And it's like tickle on one of your whiskers.
She's been
Marv just said one of the dirtiest looks I've got in a very long time. The rest of you?
worse, so she's fine. And
The
then
rest of you?
are we going to keep the formation with the cultists infiltrating first?
Yeah, I
you
think
wanna head through-
that's sound.
Whoops. There went to. Oh, damn it.
No, remember now it needs to be Oryn and me because we in uniform.
My bad. 1, 2.
Oryn and me are in the occultist
that.
uniform thing, and I assume Silas will be
Under
sort of sitting on Oryn's foot or however he's hiding under the cloak, or do you want
hiding
him?
under the robe.
Yeah, sorry, or do you want him to stay
Nope.
behind a little?
No, he can. Never mind. Thing wouldn't know this. I'm not going to say it. I was going to say something, but I'll skip it. Okay. Remembering the way this looks, do you want to move towards the entrance?
Yes.
So you guys will move.
Why are you moving the summon?
She's still in uniform as well.
She's still in robes.
Cultist
Oh,
outfit.
cool. So we three in outfits. Cool.
Yeah. You have 3 that are in robes. Just let me know if you're happy with. I'm just putting this randomly. Let me know if you're happy with it.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I
Cool,
think that's good.
As you 3 come around the corner, you notice a large group of people. I'm not going to put them in here. There's just like way too many. A group of like 18 to 20 cultists sitting in a ring between the half on the one side, half on the other side, sitting in a ring around the between the 2 fires, kind of on their knees, kind of rocking backwards and forwards. They're all chanting, but you can't quite hear what they're chanting. They all seem to be chanting different things. You do hear Gloanda occasionally, and you hear blessings, and you do hear, but you can't quite make out what all of them are saying. They all are still have their masks on, but you do notice that they're not wearing their robes. Their skin seems to be covered with a weird kind of, it almost looks like very see-through, like lacy material across their bodies as they're all sitting there. In the middle, I'm going to put it there. Actually, I didn't even think I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Do it. I have to find where it is first. In the middle, between the 2, lies the naked body of Gnorbash.
Is he
It's his
alive?
body, not corpse. So it's
I
a
was
good thing.
gonna. Is he
His
still alive?
Body, not corpse. And I'm not going to put the cultist in because, like, seriously, it's just too much. And standing over him, still wearing his robes, which look more elaborate than the other people's robes, and has a large spear in his hand, but no mask, stands the mayor. Please roll, you 3, please roll perception. Or nature. I'll let you choose perception or nature, whichever one you'd prefer.
Perception for the summon.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I'll let you choose.
Is that Oryn as well?
Yep. Oryn as well. You can even roll Silas as well if you'd like, but you'll kind of stop peeking at your underwear and kind of peek out the bottom and have a look. Okay,
Yes.
Oryn, 20. Well done. Well, good job. Okay, what was the other roll? I didn't see it.
I rolled 26. Lillith rolled 26. So also.
Wow, you guys are killing this. Wow.
Good job. 3 for 3.
Nicely done. And as Silas says, green looks really good on you, Lady Oryn. Never mind. That's kind
OMG, like really?
you notice that the fine lace that was covering their bodies is in actual fact masses of mosquitoes. Their bodies from the neck down seems to be covered in mosquitoes just crawling over them. It actually looks like they've got clothing on. The only parts not covered would be their heads and their hands, as they have the sickle still in on one hand, and they're busy just rocking backwards and forwards while kneeling and all chanting together. They seem to be completely don't even notice you, completely almost in a trance as they're all kind of rocking and forward. And each of them, like I said, seems to be only you hear words here and there, but you can't make out exactly what they're chanting.
Is the mayor also under trance, or
No.
is he awake?
No.
He's awake.
The mayor's like wide awake, standing over
Gnorbash.
Gnorbash.
So he'll see us then.
Yeah. So as you step into this, it's like a 30 diameter clearing made in the middle of the field. You notice again the vegetation of it, but here it's been stripped down to the bare earth. There's no grass or anything yet. It's stripped down to the bare earth. You notice the two wooden piles that are now burning. And at the center that Gnorbash is lying on, you notice a bunch of roots with thick slabs of timber that he's lying on top of. And again, besides the cultists, standing on top of that is wearing robes which are still tattered but look more, they're white instead of gray, but look more elaborate, even though they look pretty tattered. You notice the mayor with a strange spear in his hand. He does still have mosquitoes flying around him, but they're not. Sorry, guys. I just think keep popping up adverts for Pete's sake. Even though they're flying around him, I'm putting something in the chat for you guys if I can find it.
Are they big or standard sized?
No, just ordinary mosquitoes. There we go. Straight up mosquitoes. There we go. Kind of buzzing around him. And he's got the spear in his hand. You can see it's quite a wicked looking spear. And he kind of looks up at you and just smiles and said, I've been expecting you. It took longer to get here than expected. Why don't you join us? You can help us to build the land, build the world. You don't want to be the ones responsible for this town losing its prosperity, do you?
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Is that because of the cultist outfits, or does he know who we are?
Well, you pitching around there in cultist outfits when no one else is.
I mean, there were cultists outside, so they can still say, listen, we killed the intruders. We're back to join in on the festivities.
Yeah, true. And he also doesn't know that the other 4 people were killed around the
Other 4 people would have taken off their robes and bathed in the holy water, in inverted commas, and then come through here in excuse me, with only their masks on, and the
So the other cultists are naked.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't catch that part.
I did say that they seem to be covered in only kind of like a lacy covering, which is in actual fact mosquitoes. That's why all the robes were lying at the edge of the pool. And that's why the pool looked muddy, because that's where they all bathed in their pool of gluander, I suppose would be the best way to put it, in that disgusting murky water, because that's considered holy by Gluander as the god of destruction and disease. So if they were the actual people, they wouldn't be wearing their robes like you are.
So much for camouflage. You got two choices, dude. Let Gnorbash go or die. That's what I think.
You want to say that?
I don't think I should say that. Who's got a echo? Where's Alpha? Alpha, you've got the booming voice. Now
Alpha's
the game's up. We can throw these cloaks, or well, take the masks and the cloaks off.
Can I try something? Is Akari able to get to Andariel?
Not from where you. I don't think from where you are now you'd be able to get to her. No, you're kind of
Not
behind.
even if she tries to scooch past the rest. It's just to touch Andariel for the evolution thing again.
Let her do it.
You can give me a second.
I can.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
stand back if
Okay.
that's gonna help Akari to get to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Andariel.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. And as you touch her, you notice the thing kind of says, "Oh, you at least pitched up here. You are at least clever enough to pitch up here in your normal clothes instead of trying to deceive us so stupidly."
Completely ignoring the mayor.
Mhm.
So Andariel is going to increase in size. So from normal size, she's going to grow large. And then she's going to say, do you really think your puny god
Give me a
will
second. There we go.
as she
Come on.
casts needle darts at the leader?
Okay. Give me a second.
Like it. As
Okay,
needle
so
darts now, some of the size of javelins.
they're not that much bigger. They'd still be the same size. Just give me a second. I just want to quickly check something.
Put up there what we need to hit this mayor. I'm hoping if we kill him, the rest of the people fall out of the trance.
No, I'll just kill the rest too. I mean, they all cultists. So.
burn the field.
Where we go. There we go. I'm going to quickly look up one quick thing and then I will be with you guys. First, win. Give me a second.
Alpha, how many torches have you got left?
4.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Just
Enough.
asking for a friend.
You take it and you cast needle darts and you see it again. And Andariel, as she grabs some metal filing something in her hand, and tosses them. As she tosses them, they seem to melt and solidify into 3 dots, and they head towards him. They fly over the board of Gnorbash, and as they get to him, you see them kind of as if they hover for a second and then fly off in different directions, off into the field. And he just kind of laughs and goes, "You don't think I've prepared for this?" Go ahead and roll for initiative.
You think the mayor can dodge a sickle?
Or a huge axe to the head.
Or an alpha?
Or an alpha, yeah.
Sorry, what was the roll?
Initiative.
Okay, cool. 1 second.
We're just rolling. I'm gonna get to. Good job. Oops.
Rather on initiative than on anything else.
Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna roll a 1, initiative's the way to do it. I'm with you on that one.
What's our initiative roll again? Sorry, guys.
1 die 20.
That's
Yeah.
a D20.
Ooh, D20 and a D20. That's all I
No,
heard.
D20 plus your dexterity bonus.
Okay, cool.
Akari.
Oryn, do you want to go next?
Oryn's gone.
Yeah, I rolled first. I rolled mine.
Oh, so
Apologies. Okay, so
it's
then it's
Evara, and you can roll for Silas as well. Otherwise, it's Evara and Lillith left.
we stuck on
Wow,
this.
you guys are doing well. Okay, that's for Silas, so that's okay.
MG, boys and girls. Akari.
Evara is still eager to fight.
And Evara was
18.
18. That's what I thought it was. Okay. Cool. Wow, you guys have got some
Useless
fantastic,
rolls. You can say it.
some fantastic rolls there. I just need 2 seconds. Let me rearrange everyone correctly. Okay, and Alpha's back down to 20.
AC for now.
Yeah. And Oryn's also back down to 18. Okay, cool. Let me get that back down there again. Okay, the other two of you are kind of around the story where you can't quite see it.
So I take it then ranged weapons right now is not gonna help us at all.
Well,
Needle
and,
darts were deflected.
yep, pretty much, unfortunately. I just want to quickly check something here. I'll be with you guys now. What is his dexterity? Isn't it bloody incredible? They put on everything here except his dexterity.
Then it's probably 0.
I don't think so.
I
But,
do.
okay.
Does it give a breakdown of his armor class?
It
So
does.
he goes first with Evara anyway.
So then, yeah, if it does the breakdown there, you can see what his dexterity modifier is.
That's what I did. That's kind of what I used. Where'd the mayor disappear to? Oh. I was going to say, where the hell did the mayor disappear to? He was here. Okay, let's get this done. Sorry, move my stuff around a bit. There we go. And the male kind of says, he'll look at you and he'll say, we don't need to fight. Just join us. Or turn around and walk away. You're here seeking the taxes that were given to that red-headed buffoon. I'll give you the taxes. You can leave. Yeah, I know. I'll give you the taxes. You can leave and just forget that you were here. Don't destroy the town. Do you want it to be on your shoulders that you destroyed the town? And with that, we end the session.
Good job. Well, at least we found Gnorbash. And we killed a shapeshifter. Evara's first still has the remnants of that.
Thank you guys again.
Thank you, thank you.
It's very silent, so I don't know if people are just upset that I ended it there or if they're pissed off at the mayor or a bit of both.
Think a bit of
Probably
both.
Yeah,
Probably
bit of
yeah.
both. Definitely. Well, a lot of both, actually.
Or our... See, I'm too scared to say for our next session, which will be the last session, because, yeah, you guys have proved me wrong how many times. And I don't, again, please, that's a compliment, not a complaint.
Just as a rule of thumb, you should probably never say to us, this is the last session.
I did say the penultimate or the last. So I did say this could be the second last or the last, but by where you guys are now, there might be another session.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Joke's on you. We're doing this on purpose because we enjoy it so much.
yeah.
There you go. There you go. So I've just extended the other square a bit because you've now ran or punched through the bushes. I did not see that one coming. I'm not going to lie. That was like, okay,